Now, I know the race hasn't even started yet, but I'm trying not to have a post-traumatic breakdown seeing Joey Logano's name at the top of a leaderboard at a Phoenix race. Those days are behind us now. So Logano on the pole, Larson second, Cindric and Suarez third and fourth. Hocevar top 10, Josh Berry top 10. Boy, Penske's got speed if the fucking 21's fast. And then you got Hamlin and Bell. So the winner of this race, I think, definitely comes from this top 12. Due process of elimination, not Josh Berry, not Tyler Reddick, not Carson Hocevar, and not Suarez. Narrow it down. I don't think Reddick wins. This is his worst track, I think. He said they've had good runs in spring, but I don't know. It would be pretty funny if he did win. Like, the sadistic side of me is rooting for Reddick to get 4 in a row. He said they're in the ballpark, though. He said they got some work to do, but they're in the ballpark. I suppose we'll find out.
Beautiful day in the Arizona desert. Going to be a pretty packed house here to see NASCAR's best on this unique doubleheader IndyCar NASCAR weekend.
And a Raleigh Series race last night was really good.
He's going to have stiff competition today because many feel the real season starts right here. Like Joey McCliff-Boyer and nine-time Phoenix winner, Kevin Harvick.
Well, it was a great racetrack for me, obviously, but two guys that have been really good at this racetrack, two champs on the front row today. You got Joey Logano on the pole and Kyle Larson right next to him. Obviously, both of them have won their championships at this racetrack. So, two different attitudes after qualifying yesterday. Logano really happy. Kyle Larson not so happy with this car, but he put it up front, and I think that's a big deal today. Having that track position to start this race, you give that first stall to Joey Logano. Kyle Larson got a great pit with his pit stall as well. So, put those two champs on the front row. They're going to be hard to beat.
Mike, you started off by telling us it's the regular season starts now, right? 75% of the races last year were won by the big three. Penske, Gibbs, Hendrick. That being said, I agree with you, buddy. I think it's their turn. Obviously, Penske's on fire. They can have a sweep this weekend for their 60th anniversary. The Hendrick on that front row, as Kevin talked about. And Gibbs. Yes, Toyotas have won, but it's been 23-11. Their satellite team, if you will. Let's see what the Gibbs cars got. Denny Hamlin was really fast last fall. 23-11 for Toyotas, Spire for Chevrolet, some of the early season surprises. But why is Phoenix different than any track we've been to so far?
Well, it's a short track for one, and you have more horsepower just like we did at COTA last week, and that has really thrown these guys for a loop. We've heard them talk more about the horsepower this weekend than they did at COTA, and that caught me off guard a little bit just because they didn't really mention it at COTA. So I think when you talk about
I'm surprised by that too, given that long front stretch at COTA and all the speed you have to give up getting into turn one. I feel like they'd really say something about the horsepower, but you carry some momentum down the backstretch at Phoenix, and then you got to get hard on the brake into turn three, harder than you think, because it looks like there's more banking there than there actually is.
That means they're going to use that even more. The brake temperatures, everything, long straightaways, a lot of braking here. Both ends of this racetrack drastically different from one another. Yes, that's all going to play a role, and you're going to need them Goodyear tires.
One car, William Byron found cracked brake rotors this morning. Was allowed to change them. That's a safety item. He'll retain his starting spot. A couple of other
NASCAR cheating for Hendrick. I'm kidding. I'm just going to do that now because everybody says they're cheating for 23-11. So
when we get to our
I'm just going to be a
starting
smart ass now.
It's a perfect day for racing just south of Phoenix, Arizona. Let's go trackside.
if you're scared.
Phoenix Raceway, here to give the command of fire engines with the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome American actor and comedian Patrick Warburton.
God bless America. God bless our troops. And God bless St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Drivers, start your engines.
United States of America. I keyed. I think I'm flying solo today. I ain't heard from nobody. Yo. You talking, EO? Also, get well soon, Alex Bowman. Vertigo fucking sucks. I'll be curious to see how Alfredo fares today in his limited cup experience, but in a good car, you know.
Connecticut's Joey Logano has won the pole. Fellas, let's dial him up. See if we can get a hold of him.
How about you, Joey Logano, for the boys up the Fox Beach? You got us?
Yo, I got you.
Well, buddy, we see she's fast for one lap. Got a little more horsepower this time around. How will that play into the challenges for today's race?
I think the horsepower and the warm temperatures together is going to make it pretty slick out here. Be off the gas quite a bit. Flying around to wind out the groove a little bit. Should make it pretty fun. I think you're going to pretty fast off this on Mustang even in the long haul. So looking forward to it.
When you talk about that groove widening out, Joey, do you think it's going to be both ends today? We always know 1 and 2 is.
Do you guys remember when Joey Logano won the fan vote for the All-Star race in his rookie season? That would never happen now.
Just 2.5, maybe 3 leads out of 3 or 4. 1 and 2 down here. Pretty much wall to wall, either side.
Well, you've got the best view, man. Have a great day.
All right, man. See you later. Thanks.
Joey Logano's at the top of our Straight Talk Wireless starting grid. After winning the pole here yesterday, he shares the front row with Kyle Larson, who won here in 2021 to clinch the championship. Here's Regan Smith.
Mike, the last time we were at Phoenix Racing, it was all champagne and celebrations for Kyle Larson en route to his second championship. Third place result was all it took to make that happen.
Larson was a deserving champion, and yet we still didn't feel like celebrating.
And definitely we're not the dominant car. Today, the goal is to figure out how to be that dominant car again so they fully control their own destination with Cliff Daniels and Kyle Larson in this 5 car. Look for them to be good as we get this afternoon started.
Row 2 will give you another Penske car. How about Austin Cindric and on his outside, Spire?
Daniel Suarez. Row 3, we've got two previous winners here, Ryan Blaney and
Two
Ross
Spire
Chastain.
cars and 4 Penske cars in the top 10.
And Tyler Reddick going for 4 in a row.
Row number 5 won this race in 2023. William Byron on his outside. Part of the Wood brothers, Josh Berry.
Row number 6, guy we haven't talked about much, but I think he'll be a player today, Denny Hamlin. And the winner of this race the last 2 years, Christopher Bell. Jamie?
Yes, exactly, Kevin. When it comes to this spring race, it has been a Christopher Bell show, but things are a little bit different. You heard Joey talk about that increased horsepower. What does that mean? The tire wear is going to be an issue, and this is something that all the crew chiefs are watching and they're adjusting for.
Did they? I don't think they altered the tire any from the fall race, did they? I hope they didn't.
Hang on just a little bit longer. Overall, happy with the car. We'll see if he can get his first win of the season here today.
Thanks, Jamie. The rest of our starting grid will be on the pylon on the left of your screen, and we have drivers going to the rear, including Zane Smith for unapproved adjustments prior to practice. And this morning, Carson Hosevar's team discovered they had charging difficulties, changed to alternator.
Hosevar unapproved adjustments to the rear. That sucks. He was going to start in the top 10. How many brake rotors are we going to see explode today? I bet you see 1 or 2 brake rotors explode today.
Standard brake pad package in both the left front and the right front has the same grip. What teams will do, they will put a softer, grippier brake pad in the right front. I want you to look at what that will do to the rubber temperature, over 250 degrees warmer, up to 1,450 degrees, which is still a safe operating temperature. Why do they do this? This helps the car turn under braking. But with this package, coolant is so critical. What will happen? The rubber will expand and start rubbing the brake caliper, and guys, that can lead to a rotor failure.
Yeah, and when you start splitting these brake pads, one of the most important pieces to the puzzle here at Phoenix is that you can drive that car into the corner without it getting loose. When you split those brake pads like that, it lets that car be stable. So, key element to making your car run fast as to how much split you run in those pads to keep that thing driving good on the entry. They can also create a lot of heat, sometimes some problems.
Drivers coming down pit road. Check.
Austin Hill is in this race in the 3rd RCR car.
Today's race.
He didn't have a good race last night, but like I said, this is an actual racetrack, so of course he kind of struggled. His teammate sure didn't, though. Kind of gave it away at the end. Stage 1, 60 laps to make you think these stages are going to go by fast, and that 125 lap stage 2 hits, and you're like, God damn, is this race ever going to end? Low 80s and temperature expected to climb. Back at Phoenix for another potential tire lottery, though. I love it. Greed. You want to run those tires as low as you can, but at great personal risk. Personal risk for the driver, not for the guy making the setup.
Surface, well, it's paved all the way down to the inside wall, and that dogleg creates a very interesting challenge for the drivers, especially on restarts.
Well, and it's also going to go right back into the same conversation.
I love when the races are on FS1 because number 1, I'm not a broke bitch, and number 2, their picture quality on FS1 is better than Fox for whatever reason. So I'm okay with this.
Can sometimes lead to some wheel spin, hard to anticipate when
Excuse me.
going, but when you get to the start finish line, you gotta hang a left.
Can Reddick get 4 in a row? In the top 10, not his best track, but we'll see.
Remember, Hosevar at the rear for alternator trouble. Everybody else on the inside lane moves up the road. Here they come out of turn number.
Here we go. Green, green, green. The Straight Talk Wireless 500. William Byron 4 wide on the bottom under Blaney, Suarez, and Chastain. Guys running 2 car lengths down on the apron. Byron made it work. Good move.
Well, they all made it, so that's the first accomplishment of getting through turn one, all that chaos, and now these guys are trying to feel where they need to be on the racetrack. Traffic is obviously tough in these cars, but you're going to see some guys shoot to the bottom right here that are trying to gain track position, and others trying to take care of their car and keep it up on the racetrack.
And who used it best? William Byron up 3 spots already.
3 spots in 1 lap, 5 wide in the back. That's worth it.
Kevin, you mentioned how hard it is on the car and on the driver, dropping down and hitting that apron. What does it do to the tire?
Well, it should the tire because it bottoms out right there, so the tire winds up taking all the load.
Taking all the load. I see you there, Harvick. Pause.
Hit it too many times, so you got to be really careful about going down on that apron. But in the race, you just don't have a choice. You've got to go down there to protect your position or gain a position, because if you don't, somebody else will.
Now, out in front of the leaders, Zane Smith, in addition to having to start at the rear for unapproved adjustments, also had to do a pass-through penalty under green to start the race. So
Oh, yeah, they made Zane Smith do a pass through. He's tail into the lead lap, 4 laps in.
William Byron has been working on Suarez.
Suarez fighting tooth and nail. Preserve that track position that he so often never has.
They're working hard door to door.
Yeah, what a great qualifying effort by Suarez, and now you see him under fire from William Byron on the inside right there. But we expect William Byron to be a contender along with the car right behind him, Ryan Blaney.
He won't go away. And every lap they do, they see move up.
Yeah, they move up. That opened the door for Blaney.
Trying to move him up the racetrack.
Blaney not going to take him 3 wide. I don't. Well, actually, he stays in there. Track's plenty wide enough. Suarez is going to cost Byron a spot. Good racing. Now can he hold Blaney off?
cars in a very tight pile here, and they're about to be joined by another Denny Hamlin in the 11th.
Hamlin's up in the top 10. He started, what, 12th?
Absolutely dominated this race last year. It's been really quiet on the driver's side for Denny Hamlin and what we expect him to do. But on the other side,
Hey, there's his buddy Ross.
Kevin, you told
They
me
got history here, don't they?
we heard Logano tell us that outside would open up, and it's on display right there with Reddick rolling right around the 24.
yeah, and you see this on board with this Bob's Discount Furniture camera on board of Denny Hamlin. He's able to get through the center of the corner. You got to be able to turn the car at the end of the first third of the corner to be able to get through that center of the corner. And these guys are going to have a lot of options on this end of the racetrack down here in 1 and 2. You heard Denny or Joey Logano refer to it to start the race about this track really widening out on a hot day like this.
Here, Denny hit the rev limiter. Denny stayed in 4th gear down the backstretch.
Just ride right behind the
Hit the rev limiter right at the braking point.
Oscar, we mentioned, had to start in the rear because of that alternator change. He's picked up 8 spots already. He qualified 7. And there's that 77 headed back toward the front.
Back here with the losers. I say that because he's right in front of Noah Gregson.
when you put that car in the back of the pack, it takes that opportunity to probably score stage points in the first stage. We talk so much about points. As you see the 41 car
Damn, Stenhouse. Tight.
right there.
Kevin, all right, I heard you say you have to have a versatile car, be able to move around the racetrack. Can't go through them. You got to go around and go where they're not. When you're running that outside versus
Blaney up to 4th.
walk us through
Hamlin up to 8th. Bell up to 9th.
drive that different line.
It's the
When you're going to run
big movers on the top 10.
and it's a really unique situation because in these cars, a lot of more the top.
Look at lap times. We're 10 laps in.
From the brake, as soon as you get off the brake,
Already a lot of fall off. Best lap for the leader, Logano's a 27.4. He just ran a 28.1. So we're 10 laps in and seeing considerable fall off.
Larry,
Yeah, I've been watching these guys shifting.
50 to go in stage 1.
Now that the pace has slowed down,
Larry Mack's talking about it now. That pace has really slowed down.
in third gear off the turn 2 down the back straightaway where Logano and Cindric are actually going high. Larson is staying in third all the way down to that straightaway through 3 and 4.
yeah, it's actually from 4th to 5th right there. And for me, I always like to leave it in 4th gear down the back straightaway because it kept me from overdriving the corner. See right there, Larson left it in 4th gear that lap. If you leave it in 5th gear, I always thought that it made the car tighter getting in the corner and
Just keep
you
it
were
low
harder
key
on those
today,
front
no yelling.
tires. So as they go
I'm getting
from
worked
new
up.
tires
You
and
gotta
get
rest.
more laps on these tires, you'll start seeing more and more of them leave in fourth gear.
Well, they gotta find a better gear because this 12 car is in high gear.
I don't know. Later in the run, I like to stay in 5th gear because the car's more stable in a higher gear.
And when you get a little gap in between cars, you're going to
Look
see
at
cars
Cindric.
make up lap time until they catch somebody to a certain distance. But
I'm so glad we're out of the playoff era because the 3 best cars in this race are Logano, Cindric, and Blaney. So, thank God, this is only one of the 10 tracks we'll have to talk about at the end of the year. Reddick passed William Byron and Suarez. So, bad news, conspiracy theorist boomers on the internet. Reddick is moving forward. 5th place. We're about a quarter of the way through stage 1. We get a side by side, or are we going full screen? Oh yeah, they go side by side the whole race now. Forgot we bullied Fox into submission on that. Blaney for 2nd. Cindric got 2nd from Larson, but he didn't hold it long. I can tell the pills are definitely kicking in. SVG 15th. Damn, Larson had a big slide into turn 1 there, it looked like. Reddick up to 4th. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tire management is a thing here, so of course Larson's not going to be any good at this. Because he's the most talented race car driver in the series, but he has like -12 racecraft. Always bitches in a race where he has to manage equipment or manage tires. And this could be a tire management race, so I'm not surprised to see him slip back a little. Larson only knows one speed, fast. Tyler Reddick's coming. Denny Hamlin's coming too. And they still got 40 more laps before the stage ends. What a battle for 25th.
Has finally gotten alongside Riley Herbst. They had quite a battle and a little bit of contact on the way.
Crossing back over after working on him for about 12 laps, Kevin. That's always frustrating here, huh?
Riley Herbst just pestering Carson Hocevar.
And that's what you hope. You don't get too frustrated with your cards around.
Let's listen to Hocevar's radio.
He's smart with him. I know he's a nuisance. I know it's frustrating. We'll get by him. He's cool. We'll get
Crew chief called Riley Herbst a nuisance.
Easy for the spotter to say. Patience, but
That was the spotter, my bad.
Several beats.
Here comes Bell.
When you race people hard, when you're starting to back like that, you get raced harder from a lot of the cars that seem to have issue with it. So Carson still got it done.
that was good advice. Let's go up to the front. Jamie.
Well, it's a full Penske immersion weekend. Yesterday we had the NASCAR Cup drivers out here on pit road watching the
Penske gonna sweep the IndyCar and Cup doubleheader.
pit boxes. Scott McLaughlin on top from Joey Logano. Scott has his headset on. Joey Logano has a special paint scheme here. It's actually Scott McLaughlin's race-winning paint scheme from the Bathurst 1029.
I do like that paint scheme. Nice change on Logano's car.
Scotty right there. That is his co-driver to his left. It's all part of the 60th anniversary of Penske Racing. And yesterday, they picked up their 651st career win as an organization. Again,
I'm gonna say we get a caution by the end of the stage.
Teammate Ryan Blaney, who we're showing right now, having a very strong run. This car extremely quick, and we always talk about how good Ryan Blaney is on the long runs. But crew chief Jonathan Hassler today was firing off a little bit quicker with that tall car, and evidently, as we're 25 laps into this race right now, that has been successful with their goal. We'll have to see where it goes as we get further into the run. But the team's goal to be good early is definitely paying off.
Yeah, Blaney right now is the fastest of the top three, which are all Penske cars, by about a tenth and a half. We were able to sit in on Blaney's team meeting this morning.
Think about the year so far, I think we're doing a good job of just hitting our mark and being solid, week in and week out, and just trying to be every single day. Obviously it's been a really good track for Ryan and the whole group, and I think as we've talked, each and every week, and just make sure we're communicating all day long, how we're running, what kind of speed we have in our car, and what kind of risks we need to take on, make sure that we come home with the best finish we can, and the points that the car's capable of. So let's go have a good day.
They are. And they're putting a dent in that lead quickly. Devin, you see what I did there?
Yeah, well,
But it's going to be perfect timing.
You busy at work? You picked Bubba.
Further than that as he's approaching
I think if you didn't pick a Penske car or a Toyota, you'd have a bad day today.
the mirror, starting to move around. What's he doing different?
Because Reddick, Hamlin, and Bell have charged through the top 10. Logano's led every lap. Blaney's up to second. Cindric's third, and we're halfway through stage one.
what Logano is doing is looking for somewhere because his car can run the bottom of the racetrack. I love the fact that Ryan Blaney can run those right sides on the yellow line through turns 1 and 2. That line gets rubber, it's got a little trough in it. You can lean on that, but you can't do it if your car's not turning like it needs to. So that tells me Logano's either tight through the middle or he can't get the power down on the exit and loose off.
Larry?
Yeah, guys, I've not really heard what Joey Logano has been telling Paul Wolf. The general consensus is everybody is fighting loose. We're about halfway through this run.
Bubba's not top 20 yet, and we're 30 laps in.
Take care of the right rear.
He's 22nd,
Yeah, because when
and they're talking about take care of your right rear tire. The lap times fell off almost a full second after about 10 or 12 laps. That's how much tire fall off there is.
Staying on the lead lap. Logano is closing in and still committing a caution not to be able to stay there. Ford Racing camera on board Zane Smith.
And as you look back at Joey Logano, our leader right there, the one thing that we were concerned about with Logano was when he gets to this traffic, because that's always the strength of a car that turns better, is being able to turn when you get that dirty air from the car in front of him.
Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney have finished 1-2 in Phoenix in 2 out of the last 7 races here.
So are the boomers going to say it's rigged for Penske and the Toyotas both now, or are we still just doing the Toyota thing? Christopher Bell just passed Denny Hamlin. Ty Gibbs is a good long run car here. He's about to be 8th. He's caught Ross and he's caught Larson for 9th and 10th. Damn, Blaney ran up on, I don't know what happened there. Blaney was like right on Logano's bumper. Obviously, he got tight behind him there. Kind of caught him quicker than I thought he would. Zane Smith is the last car on the lead lap. He had to serve a pass-through penalty under green at the start of the race. And he's finally about to get lapped here by Logano. It's rigged for 23-11, yeah. I couldn't get over that. The comments all, there's something fishy about Reddick winning at COTA. That don't make sense. I mean, other than the fact that he's top 5 there every year and has won there before. Yeah, there's just something not right about it. I think Blaney and Logano's lead is safe. They're almost 3 seconds ahead of Cindric in 3rd. Reddick's about 3.5 seconds behind. Bell 5th, Hamlin 6th. Suarez still in the top 10. Suarez started in the top 5. He's running 7th. He hasn't completely faded like all the Hendrick cars did. Speaking of Hendrick cars, Anthony Alfredo is now the last car on the lead lap. Blaney is still not gotten by Logano. You know they're going to be pretty even. Oop, Logano left the bottom open. I'll let Blaney have some clean air in turn 4 that time. Close the gap again. Joey had a better run off the corner running the top. Blaney runs high into 1 and 2. Tries to wind that corner and cut back down and stay out of the dirty air. That's how much clean air means. Zane Smith has the 2nd fastest lap of the race because he served a pass-through penalty and was running by himself in front of 1st and 2nd for the first 35 laps of this. He was only 6/100ths off of Logano's fastest lap. Ty Gibbs 10th, baby. Joey's still good enough off the corner to hold off Blaney. 20 to go. Reddick has caught Cindric. Hell, he passed Bell, and now he's running Cindric down for 3rd. Reddick is going to be a factor in this race. Look how good this car is on the long run. Great long run speed for Reddick. Oh, boy. I can hear the internet complaining already. I love that Reddick winning 4 in a row is a possibility. Started 8th, passing for 3rd now. Although, yeah, Reddick was complaining about some brake shake, but the car is fast, so great long run speed. And I said today I expect 2 brake rotors in this race to explode, at least 2.
standpoint, you do not want that because it'll take that wheel and jerk it back and
So
forth.
Tyler Reddick third.
Use the amount of brake pressure.
There's Michael Jordan, good on his word at the track again this week.
Every race this year, he's been in victory lane in every race this year. All three of them.
He couldn't be the one to break the streak. He had to keep it.
He better go to Vegas because Reddick's good at Vegas too now.
You can't say, well, you weren't here, that's why we didn't win. So he's here. Pressure's back on them.
And I know enough about Michael Jordan to know he's never going to pass up a free trip to Vegas. Kyle Busch tailing the deck. Never mind, Kyle Busch just got lapped. Austin Dillon's not doing great either, by the way. And, well, what Kyle did was help Blaney get a chance at the lead, but not enough.
Logano didn't go to the racetrack to try to defend. He obviously feels pretty comfortable that he's going to get a good run off the corner like he did right there using that second lane.
He slowed that momentum down. Really see him looking to the inside, trying to go where he's not. That's using a lot of tire up.
Yeah, but the thing that he's doing right there, you see 12 struggle down there more than if he ran 3 lanes up the racetrack. So anything he can do to guess what lane Ryan Blaney is going to be him to keep him in that dirty air, the better off he's going to be.
Racing Insights keeps track of things like who is the best defender in the Cup Series, and you're looking at him, Joey Logano.
You don't say.
Nobody's better.
And pick and choose, getting up through these lappers. You can
Austin
see
Hill
that
last car in the lead lap now, fighting Noah Gragson and Cole Custer. And they're all fanned out in front of Joey Logano. Gregson, Custer, and Hill are all three battling right now.
picking and choosing your battles wisely.
When they're door to door like that, it just makes that dirty air twice as bad.
Damn, Austin Hill's outrunning Kyle Busch, by the way. I just realized that. It just dawned on me. Austin Hill in the same equipment is outrunning Kyle Busch right now.
Austin Hill in it this week.
Here we go. Blaney got to the outside of Joey in 1 and 2. He's been trying to run that outside over here. They're 3 wide in front of him. Custer, Gregson, Austin Hill, 3 wide, about to wreck. Literally nowhere for either of them to go. Although Logano got bogged down on the bottom by Custer, Blaney's going to slip around the outside of Gregson and follow Austin Hill. So Blaney's a leader.
Blaney that breaks through. Here's Joey Logano's radio.
Joey's having radio problems too. What a great last car on the lead lap battle that was. Austin Hill actually prevailed, but he's not going to be on the lead lap for long. Now that Blaney's gotten ahead of Logano and cleared himself. When I come around. Bubba's 20th. He was 22nd, so slight progress. Comfortably on the lead lap, though, with about 11 laps to go in the stage. I said we'd get a caution in stage 1. We're at 10 to go. Still no cautions. Christopher Bell looks like he's got a good long run car. That's scary. Blaney, Logano, Reddick, and Bell. And Reddick getting top 3 stage points. It's bad for everybody. Padding that point lead.
World Baseball Classic continues tomorrow. Team USA takes on Mexico. 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, you can show the race.
Here in Phoenix, 52 laps complete. Race Brian Blaney has run into a stampede of traffic, and they're not moving out of the way for him.
No, I mean,
Austin Hill fighting hard.
7 laps left in this stage to be able to
At least he's got something to race for, although it's not exactly what you want to be racing for. Blaney lapped Keselowski.
to try to stay
Keselowski's first car lap down. Well, he was. Now Hill's the first car lap down. And now Eric Jones is about to be the first car lap down.
Hamlin, Carson Hosa, Chase Briscoe, and Christopher Bell moving up. The drivers moving back include Kyle Larson, minus 11 spots from the start. Ricky Stenhouse, minus 9. Connor Zillage, and Kyle Busch. Here's Larson's radio.
I feel like I'm listening down the dog leg.
Larson said his car is so out of control he can't even drive down the front stretch without feeling like it's going to come around.
Now that's a big change because Larson finished in the top 5 the last 3 races here.
Well, let's not forget they have a new body. Balance is hard to get on these cars, and now that you're at a track for the first time, we went to Coda last week at 2 super speedways. Get the balance right on these cars. They are so finicky to be able to get it right so that it's not too loose or too tight.
Bubba 19th. Past Chase Elliott, so his car looks like it comes in late. They just need to get track position. Didn't qualify worth a damn.
Thanks, Regan. Race leader Ryan Blaney has now dispensed with most of that pile of traffic. He's still
Connor Zillage, first car lap down now with 3 to go, but
Flying now. He has run down these leaders in a big time hurry.
Yeah, and
well, they were talking about Reddick has run down Logano for second, but Bell has run him down.
4/10 a lap, he's taking big chunks out of it.
100%. And there they are. You can see Logano right in front of them, just getting around Bell.
Right when the race gets really good, we're going to throw a caution for a stage break.
3 to go.
And this is what we talked about earlier. You get to the end of this stage, where was this 22 car going to shut off? Was the 12 going to shut off? Who would start moving their way forward? The strength at the end of these stages, this is the shortest stage that we're going to have all day are these Toyotas and moving themselves forward to have a chance at Ryan Blaney.
And what a mess in front of them. Lappers everywhere trying to hold on to stay on that lead lap. Or they'll need a lucky dog. Very important right here.
You're going to be locked down to the bottom lane. 1 back, 2 to go. Drop. Headlight lower, still lower by half. Lower, inside, Bell.
Lots of traffic.
Yeah,
Right there.
and Bell,
Another spot.
yeah, he pins him on the outside right there behind that 88 car of Connor Zillage, so he's going to lose another spot right here at the end of this stage.
Last lap, stage 1. Last fall, stage 1 went caution free. Looks like it's going to happen again here.
It's good racing though so far in this race. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of people struggling with their cars, and some people really capitalizing.
And I really love how they can move around the racetrack as to what you need to do.
Ty Dillon trying to stay on the lead lap here. And that will happen as Ryan Blaney wins the stage.
Ryan Blaney, stage 1 winner. Bell second, Logano third, Reddick fourth, Hamlin fifth.
Must be the mustache, right? Ryan Blaney from Team Penske and Ford scores the stage win.
Some people win one.
Blaney, Bell, Logano, Reddick, Hamlin, Cindric, Suarez, Gibbs, Byron, Ross. Ross kind of just rode in 10th the entire stage. Didn't go up, didn't go down. He just stayed right there in 10th. Y'all talk too much.
First and foremost, what is it that Michael Jordan brings to that organization?
There's just no moment too big to perform in. He's been there, he's done that, and he brings that aura that just greatness follows. And when you have the momentum, you have an owner owners that expect to win with Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. I think that it becomes easier.
The all-new Fox Sports digital show Speed with Harvick and Buxton, fueled by Poet. Subscribe to Speed on Fox, on YouTube, Fox Sports app, or wherever you find your podcasts. Stage one complete. Blaney is the winner. Daniel Suarez gets his best stage finish here ever. Let's check with Jamie.
Mike Tyler Reddick obviously been the man of the year, winning the first 3 races, and we know that the drivers, they get most of the attention, right? But in NASCAR, it truly is a team sport, including the pit crew, and Tyler Reddick's pit crew has nailed it so far this season. Let's meet Team 45.
Tyler Masling, front tire changer from Marksville, Louisiana, 2026 Daytona 500 champion.
Killer Ratcliffe, rear tire changer, Daytona 500 champion. Wade Moore, tire carrier, 2311 fantasy football commissioner.
Brandon Banks, Jackman, USC Charlotte's first inaugural team and NFL for Washington Commanders.
Brian Deal, fueler, over 30 cup wins.
Well, they are living large on the strength of 3 victories in the first 3 races of this season.
Tricky pit road right
Pit
here.
stops. Wow, we made it through 60 laps of a green flag run, and nobody blew a tire. Nobody had a problem. Only that could have been that way back in November.
We just met his team as they go to work right now. Starts off okay, but it migrates too loose for him, and he was plus 10 to the front on the brake bias. Jamie?
Christopher Bell, so far so good for the 20 car. Took off tight, said the rears are actually good. Moved up 10 spots there. Joey Logano led a handful of laps early. Lost the lead though. Needs more turn.
Christopher Bell is the leader. Wins the race off pit road. Penske gets beat on pit road again. Bell, Logano, Blaney, Hamlin, Reddick, Gibbs, Byron, Briscoe now in the top 10. Cindric, and then McDowell took 2 tires.
And we have guests in the booth.
Penske drivers from the IndyCar Series. David Malukas, who led the most laps in the IndyCar race yesterday. And of course,
Did you win?
Thank you both for stopping in. Team Penske guys, by the way, and already Ryan Blaney getting that first stage. So what are your observations here so far for your colleagues in NASCAR?
I tell you that the Penske boys are quick. The 12 car's always quick, as we know around here. So I've seen them win a championship around here. So it's pretty cool to be here and be here again on the doubleheader weekend with Team Penske and IndyCar.
I want to know your perception of just the Cup cars on the track, because when I got here on Friday, I saw the Indy cars go out, and my first thing was they're quiet, and then I saw them on the track, and I'm like, man, they're really fast. What stuck out to you that maybe you didn't recognize?
I mean, this is my first NASCAR race since I was still picking my nose and playing with Hot Wheels. I mean, this is so cool, so loud, the energy. I mean, they're going through the dog leg, they're choosing whatever lane they want. I mean, it is awesome. It's so cool to see all the strategy and which lane to use. I'm having a fantastic time out there.
There's no out of bounds.
From Chicago and New Zealand, but in Charlotte. I know you played golf with Ryan Blaney, and of course you've raced in the Legends cars with Bubba Wallace, who's currently 15. But let's head back upstairs. Some familiar faces as a special guest joins Mike and the guys in the booth.
Thank you, Chris. James Hinchcliffe, Townsend Bell are with us after calling the IndyCar race yesterday on Fox. And yesterday, Clint Boyer rode in a two-seater.
That's a crowded
And I gotta
booth
ask,
now.
I know you gave him advice before he hopped in there. Was it good advice or bad advice?
Well, we lied to him.
Don't ask them. I'm
Yeah.
saying terrible advice.
We downplayed it a little bit, but I gotta say the soundbite we got out of him was gold.
That's exactly what you were looking for.
100%.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I was set up, Mike. How was the ride?
My favorite part is you were really uncomfortable before you even started.
I couldn't figure out what I was in. It was kind of like between a bobsled, as I said, right, Townsend, and then an airplane, because there's wings everywhere.
I like that you pointed out that your driver, Devin Chavez, was short enough that you felt you could just reach over.
Yeah, I could just reach up
to it,
yeah.
take over. But I thought you were just playing up to the camera, but you were legitimately pretty nervous about that because those things are pretty quick.
Yeah, that rocket went way too fast. And I thought we were going to parade the field, right? I thought we were going to go around, get our feet wet a little bit, let the tires warm up. My gosh, the tires. And as soon as it started, I think the throttle stuck, and we never lifted.
You're getting old.
All right, Townsend, you've called the trucks at St. Pete. The NASCAR stuff is a little new for you. First impressions.
Well, I was just hanging out before we came into this booth. We were next door with Larry McReynolds. And what I find so fascinating about NASCAR is the live telemetry that comes off these cars. And every team has the ability to study. And what I was looking at was the influence of the pedals, specifically Joey Logano.
Here we go, stage 2. It's a long one. They're going to have 115 laps to go here when they cross the line. Bell got the lead on pit road. Larson too fast on pit road, so he digs his hole even deeper now. He was already digging a pretty big hole with a not-so-good handling car, and he's all the way at the back now. Let's see if Logano can fight and keep this lead. Or are we really back in the Christopher Bell show? Good restart for both Logano and Bell. They gapped Blaney and everybody else by 3 or 4 car lengths. And Bell clears Logano, holds the lead that he got on pit road. Denny Hamlin up to 4th, Reddick 5th, Briscoe and Gibbs 6th and 7th. Yeah, Logano had the first pit stall, and Penske still gets beat on pit road by Gibbs teams.
Strong suit here. Where are the Chevys? William Byron back in 8th place. It's the first Chevy in this race. It's all
Hey, they're 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, the Chevrolets.
I think as we get really far into the run, I would say that the Toyotas probably had the best long run speed. I think that
Yeah, they had the best long run speed, and now they got the track position as well.
I think when you put him in traffic like this, he's going to struggle a little bit more than Blaney because of that turn that we talked about that he's able to achieve.
I'm going to just keep moving back here. We talked about him, the big three.
Bubba up to 13th. He ran 20th to 25th the entire first stage, got up to 19th, then 15th after stops. So I think he's got a decent car too. They're just trying to get out of that track position hole they started in.
And I think we were probably a little naive to the fact that we got to remember this fall race, Denny Hamlin absolutely destroyed them throughout the whole race, except for the last pit stop. But he is the absolute dominant car, and I know that Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney have been the best cars, but as we got to the last 20 laps of that run, that started to shift, and now they're getting to start up front on this restart.
IndyCar guys, have option of the dog leg, right? What do you think about us being able to do that?
Well, I mean, we watched the initial start from outside of 1 and 2, and I was floored. I don't know how the spotters can keep track. When you're 5 wide, what are they saying to 2 down, 2 up, you're in the middle? For me, it's
Good luck.
It's I just don't hit anything. It's so cool to see. Not even an option in an Indy car. That's an out of bounds thing for us. Not that the car could physically do it anyway, but it is quite spectacular to see when you guys have these restarts.
I've been advocating for it on the IndyCar side just for the last lap. Like, maybe somebody goes for it and just see what happens. It's so bizarre for us to come here and watch guys.
Reddick charges the corner to get in front of Hamlin.
As you see the 45 of Reddick really working fine, low to high there at the exit. James, you told me after you drove your first truck race.
I love the IndyCar crossover this weekend. It's been really fun. I watched the IndyCar race yesterday.
It's such a long time off throttle in these things. Talk about that.
Well, it's such a different technique to an Indy car, to an open-wheel car. The way that these cars behave, the way these tires behave, like you say, the discipline that you've got to have. It's so easy to overdrive it. Kind of saw that out of Reddick right there a little bit.
Yeah, and these cars are a lot different than that truck. Like, at this particular racetrack, you're going to initially brake, lead off of that brake, and you want to transition right to the throttle pedal to get that right rear loaded. With the independent suspension and the way that these cars are kind of funky. But here, that braking technique that you talked about, Townsend, with Joey Logano, that is something that is definitely the key to making your car put it where you want it in the corner. So a lot of different styles depending on how your car is handling.
One of the guys that I've been watching is the 97 SVG. I was teammates with him at Daytona one year. Remarkable about him.
SVG's having another good race.
He has finesse like you would.
He could have a top 12 points here.
Touch on the pedals. And I
Top
think
15 for sure if he keeps doing this every week.
controlling so much the pitch of the car with your feet. I know he doesn't have stock car knowledge on the ovals. That's what he's doing, but he knows the technique to be smooth.
He's got a high racing IQ, and that's what really matters.
He's got a high racing IQ, and he's been to Phoenix a couple of times now. So once again, you're just seeing gains from SVG every time they go back to some tracks that he's been at already.
Back at the stage, Riley Herbst got the 3 pass, so he's back on the lead lap. 26
It's strong, take care. Shout out to Bad Blood 2003. I actually played WWE this morning. I played 2K25 for like an hour and a half today and had a blast. Actually, I put myself in a gauntlet match as Drew McIntyre, and it was so good I'm probably going to upload the clip to my channel. Reddick fighting Logano for third. Reddick didn't fire off as good as some of the cars around him, but he's settled in and he's still fast. We have a new player, though. I see Briscoe. He was looking to the outside of Hamlin for fifth, right behind these guys. Look at the low pressures on the left rear of Reddick when he was going down the backstretch there. It's always so funny to see a tire basically look flat. We got 100 laps to go in stage 2. 100 to go. fucked up. Let Christopher Bell get out front. He's trying to check out on Blaney as Logano fades back towards everybody else.
Yeah, well, we saw him start moving up the racetrack, Clinton. And when you start moving up the racetrack like that, you're looking for one of those two things that we talked about earlier. Either turn in the center or you're struggling on the exit. You need to straighten that exit out. So,
And it's not just him, guys. Look at this. We have a brigade of Toyotas coming. He's going to have to thin them off because all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the Gibbs cars and Reddick, here they come. Changing of the guards. We saw the Penske cars really dominate most of that first stage. Not the case anymore. Larry, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah, we heard maybe about a little bit of tire wear in that stage right there. Remember, that was 60 laps. Now, this stage is 125 laps. We went back racing with 115. If the strategy works out, that means they'll split that stage in half for about 55 to 60 laps. So, really, that was about the longest run they may have, what we just ran in stage 1.
Logano did 2 tires on the last stop. Really?
About the race yesterday, guys. What was, as we saw,
Logano, Gibbs, McDowell, Chastain, they all did 2.
lose rear grip? What do they
According to that graphic, it's Fox. It could be wrong. Knowing Fox is probably wrong.
We can adjust the balance with as the run goes on. We also adjust it whether you're running in clean air up front, you're running behind 2 cars, running behind 10 cars. That's going to affect the balance in a big way.
I will say Fox's coverage overall has improved this year. I mean, they at least cover this like an actual sport more than they did before.
we'll give them a brake knob to adjust front to rear bias. That's about all you can have.
But I'm sure, like for you guys in the Indy cars, staying ahead of your tools is key. Don't wait for the tire to reveal its deficiency. Make the adjustment and don't let the front or the rear get fighting. I imagine the same with brake bias.
Riding along, speaking of brakes, you see Danny Hamlin and Bob's Discount Furniture, which I wish we would get a couch up here from so we can watch this race. Be a little bit more comfortable. But Kevin, walk us through the inputs.
Well, one interesting thing that I saw right there on the turn 2, watch how light his hand is. You know, when that thing starts to slide, you're trying to finesse it, you almost lighten your hand up. But you see him grab 5th gear right there and then back down to 4th gear. One thing you have to be is versatile. You saw Denny run up the racetrack a couple laps ago. Now he's on the bottom. And
You need one
Reddick
of them
lets
good
see how light his
12
hand is
to
right
16-hour
there off of turn
sleeps.
2, because when you get to the
That's what you need
3/4 mark
right
of the
now.
corner right there, the car wants to rotate on its own at that 3/4 mark. You have to anticipate that and then baby that throttle up off the corner to not let the car slide, to try to get that right rear.
Oh, Kyle Busch just hit the wall. I think the right front's killed on the 8 car. Yeah, that's going to be a caution, I figure. That's all the way over. Now he's in turn 3. It's not turning.
And you see that right front tire coming apart. So these guys all will get more aggressive and they're going down on the
He gets out of the way of the leaders, goes another lap down. Still green for now. I kind of feel like that should be a caution.
I think he's going to get around here, too. Got an SVG around off
And that SVG just, but let me guess, he run over a piece of debris.
Wallace, he spins it around, gets going, and that will put us under caution.
So SVG spun, caution came out. I don't think he hit anything.
with your horse.
Car's still rolling, not under power though.
All the tires are around. All the tires are up on this car, but he
SVG looped it, fired up.
Yeah, that's going to keep him from going 2 laps.
Uh-oh.
Sure, he's already fence SVG. Yeah, Kyle's already.
Sure, Kyle Busch is like, thanks for nothing. Oh, SVG's got a flat right front.
that was up when it came around. I think he may have slid the
I wish I knew why the car wasn't moving. Oh yeah, both right sides are flat. Is he all right? I mean, he's all right. Is the car okay?
having a great day.
He's gonna go.
What do I do? Just try to cycle power here.
He's gonna go a lap down here because the car ain't fired up.
Like that, you know, it spins around and has something that makes it shut off. You have to turn the power off to reset the ECU to get everything working again.
So what happened here?
Top of the screen, there is SVG running 13th.
That's Kyle Busch hitting the wall.
Yeah, that right front tire just went down on that car.
And there you see SVG up on the top side. Just comes right around on him. High on the racetrack.
Yeah, and when you're running that top line like that, you just have to baby the thing up off the corner, and it looks like he just lost it right there.
Swear to God, if I had some fair-footed advantage, I'd punch you down.
You could hear the tread off of that tire actually hitting the crush panels in the car. So he had a tire issue right there.
Yeah, you can see when it went so fast. It went a lot faster than you normally see. Just kind of a slow, lazy spin on this type of track.
And you also saw him
I'm glad his car got fired back up. Finally. Lost a lap, though.
Finally comes around.
Man, these cars are so low to the ground. It's weird.
So James and Townsend will be busy next Sunday on Fox when the IndyCar Series roars into the streets of Arlington.
They racing around Cowboy Stadium. I've been there.
That inaugural race in the star-studded Texas-sized party, and the Java House Grand Prix of Arlington.
IndyCar race at 12:30. Cup race at 3:30. That's a good day.
Fox House, another street circuit.
Another street circuit. First time we're doing it around the stadiums there. You see Scott Dixon, 6-time champion in the IndyCar Series, 2008 Indy 500 winner. But we're so excited about this one. The Jones family very involved.
Scott Dixon still doing his thing.
Yeah, you got the Cowboys, you got the Rangers racing around both stadiums. It's going to be a huge event, and this guy could definitely factor into the mix come Sunday there. You know, he's been preparing probably for 8 months for that race. The king of preparation, Scott Dixon, one of the best of all time.
And you guys know what it's like. Whenever there's a new racetrack, every driver thinks they're going to be the one that figures it out first. Right now, everybody's very excited.
Like you in St. Pete.
Exactly right.
So SVG brings out the caution, but earlier today, signed a fire suit for Scott McLaughlin. They did a suit swap.
And these two guys, they've been competitors for a long time back in Australia in the supercar. A lot of hard battles on the racetrack. This is a cool moment to see.
Very nice.
I want to see it again.
All right, pit road's open. Regan.
All right, Blaney, you see peeling off in the 12 car there. Felt like the rear tires stayed a little better that time for short runs. Needs a little bit more turn in the 45 of Tyler Reddick. Every time he touches the throttle, he feels like it's stressing the rear tires too much. Jamie?
Christopher Bell pits from the lead, says, I'm good, don't need anything, but my pedal was getting to be a little bit faintish, falling off just a little bit. Same for Joey Logano. He said his pedal was getting a little bit long later.
Some guys talking about their brake pedals getting long. Sounds like Phoenix to me. Bell's gonna win the race off pit road again. Just by a nose, I think, over Logano. I think Bell got that.
For the Penske guys that time.
Both of them. Brad Keselowski gets the free pass. First car 1 lap down. There's the race to the yellow line. Give it to Christopher Bell. Kyle Busch into the wall, and then SVG spins and brings out the caution.
Next week, NASCAR rolls into Sin City to test their luck. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series kicks things off from Las Vegas on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern on CW, followed by the Cup Series on Sunday.
One to go before we restart. Ryan Blaney had to come back to pit road.
Blaney had to make a second pit stop. He was in the top 5. Loose wheel. Did it stay on? Looks like it stayed on, but it was coming loose. And Bubba Wallace too fast on pit road, so there goes all the progress that they made today. And Blaney as well. Blaney, like I said, Blaney was the top 5 car. Still is, but now he's at the back. Bell, Logano, Reddick, Briscoe, Byron, and Ty Gibbs. Those are your first 3 rows. Hocevar is in the top 10. Started in the rear because of unapproved adjustments. Ring, ring, ring. Don't let that 20 car check out, Joey. Actually rooting for you for a few laps, Joey. So a lot of guys having good races. SPG, Blaney, and Bubba, they've put themselves behind now. Oh, Ross! What the hell? I thought Ross was going to get hooked by the 38. And Bell's going to keep the lead. Clears Logano off of 4. And fucking Briscoe's getting better and better every run, dude. Oh, big wreck. Big fucking wreck. Suarez. Looks like he got the worst of it and everybody else drove away. There was a pile up over here. Chase Elliott got spun around. He's got some left rear damage. Third caution of the day, second for cause. We have a caution. Larson was right in the middle of that too. I don't know what damage he might have got. Fox really not on point with their fucking replays because look at this shitty angle. Suarez got loose under Priest, sent Priest into chase, and then kind of stacked a bunch of guys up. So, lack of talent for Daniel Suarez. Could have happened to anybody. But he's one of them guys that happens to a lot. all the way. That's what it looks like. His biggest competition's his teammates. And maybe Blaney, if Blaney can get his track position back and not get torn up on the way to the front.
Barry's made a brief stop on pit road where Daniel Suarez and Chase Elliott are still in their pit stalls. Elliott pulls away now.
Yeah, you see a lot of damage to that 7 car, so.
Yeah, Suarez definitely got the worst of that deal.
On the rest of
His fault, though.
That knocks that splitter around at these types of racetracks. You're not going to get away with it like you would at Daytona or Atlanta.
There used to be a newsman, John Cameron Swayze, and he did commercials for an inexpensive watch brand. And his line was, takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Well, that applies to the bodies on these cars, too.
It certainly does. They're taking some big hits. There's something going on here with the 88.
Over the wall too soon, but while we're doing that, we're going to make an adjustment.
What were they doing up in there?
I tell you what I'd be doing is looking at a Wendy's menu, making me hungry. You like a single? Are you a double guy, a triple guy, a baconator, a son of a baconator?
I'm more of a frosty guy.
I knew that.
You can watch it at the drive-thru at the Wendy's cabinet. What, you have the whole menu board memorized?
Don't you?
No.
I got you. These guys I think the size of them, they're probably
I have
singles.
so
I'm
many
going for the
comments
bacon
right now. I have so many comments that I'm just going to not say.
Okay, Frosty.
Zilich is at the tail end of the lead lap. Zane Smith got the free pass. He was the first car 1 lap down, so he'll be back on the lead lap. Coming back to green.
You saw Logano time that really well. He's going to be even better than he was the restart before. Always a little trickier when you fire off on cycle tires here.
See who makes the mistake this time. Oh, man. Logano fighting hard on the outside. Can't let Bell check out. You'll never catch him. Logano is hell on a short run. I know that. Logano cleared the lead off the outside of 2. Wow. Now just body block. Mirror drive like you do, Joey. And Bell got really loose off turn 4. Briscoe couldn't take advantage because Reddick got to his inside, but that helped Logano open up a gap.
Shortcut that dog leg right there, but Reddick's still going to be on the outside. That 45 car has been right at the front of this pack.
Momentum, buddy.
Can't beat it.
I've been to a lot of race shops and had a chance to go to that 2311 facility last fall, and when you walk in there and it just smells like expectation and purpose. Beautiful facility.
Man, IndyCar people are so much better at talking about racing than NASCAR people are. That's the biggest takeaway from having these guys in the booth.
I wasn't surprised to see them roll off the way they did so far this year, but pretty cool to see that investment, those people all come together and make the magic happen out on the track.
You don't even have to pull in the parking lot of that, baby. Drive right by it on 77. It's like, what is that?
Yeah, the last 3 weeks I've driven by, the lights have been black and white. You know it's a good day in 2311 when you see those black and white lights on the outside.
I want to go to 2311. Me and Cowboy tried to go, and they were closed on the day of the Xfinity race last year at Charlotte. So
William Byron right there. I just think this is a Denny Hamlin type of race as you see those cars start to slide around, and that finesse that he has and ability on those long runs to be able to take care of his tires. If this thing ever gets to a point where we start seeing green flag runs into a green flag pit stop in the last stage, it could fall right into Denny Hamlin's hands.
One of the hardest things to do as a racing driver is to keep it back, to pull back your right foot from chewing up that rear tire over these long stints, especially when you're wheel to wheel with somebody. You're trying to get that launch off the corner. It's so tempting to get goaded into it, and that just is going to hurt you in the long run. We talked about it when we were talking about the truck thing. The discipline required by these drivers out there is so impressive.
Kevin, did you ever drag left brake, left foot on the brake and drag a little brake coming off the corner to sort of almost like mechanical traction control?
Absolutely. And there'll be a lot of guys that do that today. If that car, like you're in a position to where you think you need to finish a pass, just dragging that brake just a little bit to keep the car from sliding out from underneath you. But they're even on a normal lap, they'll do that sometimes as well.
Watching Gibson Byron battle for sixth.
the race looks a lot more competitive when Bell's not leading, because when he leads, he just takes off. Right now, the top three are within a second of each other. You wouldn't have that if Bell was out front.
And the more restarts we have, the better off he's going to be, because he is very good at making bold moves and just committing to it. And he's able to make so many spots up on those restarts. But you see his teammate right there, right behind him,
Michael McDowell's quietly having a good day. Spire is so much better this year. I see big improvements with Spire. The fact that they're fast at a place like Phoenix. Blaney up to 12th, and we know he's got a car capable of winning. He had a penalty a little while ago. Managed to avoid the wreck a little while ago. Because I know he was right near it when it happened.
he's got a fast car, and I think he's going to be able to race in that top five. But just put yourself behind and don't get the stage points, and you're going to have mistakes. But at this track, it just puts you in such a further hole because of the fact that you have to get through the track, get the track position back, and getting through traffic is much more difficult.
Leading up to 12th place, and now the passing is going to get more difficult as he gets up into the contenders here. Almost halfway through stage number 2, in which we've had 2 caution.
Logano cannot get away.
In the first stage of this race. Overall, 120 of 312 laps complete in the Phoenix Sun. Joey Logano leading Christopher Bell.
About to have another lead change. There's Bell to the inside. He can do it on the inside. Most guys are making that pass over there on the outside. Bell actually can get to your inside and make it work. Joey's inside for a whole lap straight now. And can he clear? Yes. Christopher Bell is the leader once again. Ooh, but he washed up off of 2, and Logano got back to his inside. But now Bell's got that outside into 3 and 4, so I think he'll pull away when they get off the corner. And he does. There you go.
Welcome back to Phoenix, the Straight Talk Wireless 500. You're watching from the Hunt Brothers Pizza Cam on board Joey Logano and the new leader. You saw Christopher Bell make the pass, and now he is growing ever smaller out ahead of Logano with a lead of 0.4 of a second.
And we knew that was going to flip. We knew that the 20 was going to be better on the long run, and now it's just a matter of how much ground does Joey Logano lose to those cars behind him. But getting the lead and being able to protect himself for that many laps should minimize that damage.
So James Hinchcliffe, Tom Townsend Bell join us for a bit here before you all go off to Arlington for something that's going to be really fun.
It's going to be great. I mean, we love going to new circuits, this street circuit around.
I guess I better give Austin Dillon credit for running top 15 while his teammates are awful. Kyle was 30th before his tire blew out.
Lots of people that are showing. It's going to be a good show.
Simulation is so big in the sport, both on the Cup side and IndyCar side. One of the things I love about a new street circuit, nobody has the real track map to learn from. They think they know what the track's going to be like, but it'll be a guessing game when everybody shows up on Friday for practice.
And that always makes for a better show, in my opinion. If you're a fan, that's what you want to see.
Well, we'll be watching the Java House Grand Prix of Arlington on Fox next Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Glad to have you guys stop by and see a little bit of, what do they call it, your argy-bargy kind of racing?
I'm glad this weekend happened, right, guys?
Blaney back in the top 10. Red alert.
Epic weekend of motorsports for a fan. I mean, everybody wins in this scenario.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day, but this is something we hope we get to see a lot more of in the future, get full series together. The fans are the real winners here, but we love seeing it. See how many IndyCar guys were in the paddock today and up and down pit lane at the start of the race watching. We saw a lot of the Cup guys swing by. We had Logano in the booth with us in the IndyCar race as well.
Briscoe just passed Tyler Reddick for 3rd.
What we can do to get
Oh, Briscoe's got a tire going down. Oh, in the wall hard. He passed Reddick and threw up the deuces, and then he had a tire go down, and that thing's junk. Said he had a vibration. Well, there it is.
Was about 24 or 25 laps.
Down the vibration, guys.
We gonna pit again.
Well, it looked like the right rear tire went first, the way that rear took off on the car, and then it slammed into the wall off the right front, too.
And I agree with you, Kevin, because the left front locked up pretty quick, too. And we know how rigid these cars are. It'll raise that left front up.
Worst feeling as a racing driver to have a failure like this going into a corner. You just have absolutely no chances. You take a look at the 19th smoke coming off.
Damn.
Guys, you've been
That was
there,
a hard
I've been
hit.
there. You just try to relax your body and not tighten up. It's the hardest thing to do.
It always feels like it picks up speed from about right there to the wall.
And it never happens in a good place. Always going into the corner. Worst case scenario. Fantastic effort. Great race car. Everything was going good.
Yeah, he had just passed for 3rd, and he was feeling pretty good, I think.
Well, that's never good either.
Well,
It was really bottomed out here.
and when we talk about the more horsepower, man,
That was a shock. For the front end to lift left like that, that's a huge amount of
Huge.
energy.
Next, Denny Hamlin's view. Briscoe has gone behind the wall.
Yeah, I'd say that's done for the day.
What kind of feeling is when you, not just when you see that happen, but when it's your teammate?
But it definitely makes you ask a lot of questions on the radio. Where were they out on air pressure? You heard Larry talk about the brake pedal usage. What is his brake usage compared to the other teammates? So balance. A lot of questions that they'll be going through to make sure that they don't have the same problem.
I want to know how much bias was he dialing in? If the 19 was loose and he was trying to fix that by dialing front bias in, how aggressive were they? Did that contribute to building heat on the right front?
Well, I want to know how much air is in that right rear.
Yes.
Do I have more in it? That's what I want to know.
And he complained about the vibration of the tire, so he knew something wasn't right.
And you guys made a point to us earlier that
Pit road open.
down that dog leg using the apron in 1 and 2, that can contribute to it as well. So how much was he using there?
All right, pit road's open. Briscoe was fourth. They're going to fill up with Sunoco race fuel with zero carbon bioethanol and get some fresh Goodyears. Regan.
So the 54, Ty Gibbs running in 4th place, having a very good day at a track that was a challenge for him last year. His message to the team so far, it felt really good that run. He's been very
It's good to see Ty Gibbs run on par with his teammates. He's just as fast today as they are.
Christopher Bell, so happy, no complaints at all, but they did tell him about the 19, and they said, we're looking into it, we're not sure what exactly happened. Some teammates certainly keeping an eye there. Meanwhile, Joey Logano said he liked where the turn was in the car, let's keep it there, but I also need some grip. They want it all down here.
Joey Logano wins the race off pit road. New leader. Logano, Bell, Hamlin, Gibbs, Reddick, Hocevar, Cindric, McDowell, Busher, Byron.
Blaney stops in Logano's pit to get a wheel tight.
And Blaney had another wheel come off, or another wheel start to come off, and Blaney had to make an extra stop in Logano's box and had them tighten the wheel. So pit road is just completely sabotaging Blaney's chances. He's got a car good enough to win. How fast can we get Kyle Busch over to Spire? Spire is starting to look like they're on the come up. And Kyle can get out of that RCR shit this year. Go get Chris Gabehart back. We're back.
Lock wheel. Watch the left rear here.
Kyle already wrecked. He was running dead last.
Nope, not good. You can see the wheel wobbling too.
So he goes down to the very last pit, Joey Logano's pit. Joey won the pole, so he had first choice of pit stalls. They chose stall number 1. He stopped there to get tight. Larry, what do the rules say about that?
Yeah, it's pitting outside your assigned box, but the penalty under caution is starting to tail into the longest line. That beats the alternative because if that tire and wheel comes off on the racetrack, remember Ross Chastain last week?
This has been a compelling race.
Loses 2 crew movers for 2 weeks. He just stopped at your local Shell station.
Yeah, Blaney stopped at the local Shell station to get that tire fixed. Her tire tightened for the second time today.
It's actually a crushing blow for that 12 car, but it's a great rule. It keeps the tires on the cars. No chance of that wheel or tire coming off to get the pit stall or a van or on the racetrack. That's a great rule.
So Ryan Blaney will have to come from the back.
One more time. Blaney from the rear. Logano's the leader. Eric Jones back in the lead lap. Larson and Bubba 14th and 15th. Digging out of some self-inflicted mistakes. Dodging some wrecks, hoping the right rear tires don't go down. Green. Joe, like I said earlier, Logano is hell on a short run. He's going to be a pain in the ass here.
Christopher Bell is in the same position that Joey Logano was up on the outside. That's the hardest thing to defend when somebody's up on your right rear quarter panel.
Bell, Logano, Gibbs, and Hamlin. Hocevar is 5th. They do have a good car. And they're executing well on pit road, obviously, because it seems like after every stop, Hocevar's staying in the top 10 or getting a little farther forward. So we're starting to pay attention to him now.
Start happening. That fight you just talked about keeps getting harder and harder.
Well, the one that's cowboyed up right here is Carson Hocevar, and every restart we see him get a little bit further and further towards the front. Here he is, trying to put himself in the middle of these Toyotas at the front of the field.
It takes aggression on these restarts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 5. I don't know what it's going to be. I need an aggressive race car driver. Carson Hocevar, you got.
You got 2 of them right there because Reddick's not giving him an inch.
Clint, what's the paddock, garage respect?
The garage or the paddock. We really got to start saying paddock. We got to change our vernacular.
Resistance all around you and the way you race on the track. When they started doing
Vernacular. That's a doiby.
it's different than the grandstand. Grandstands, yes. We already, I think I heard Rollins about him signing a PSA already, right? People are liking what they're seeing out of him. Competitors, no chance. They don't like it.
And it's great on the racetrack. Sorry, Mike, but it's great on the racetrack because he is aggressive. He's taking chances and doing all
Kyle Busch is still in this race. That's crazy to me. He's only 1 lap down.
It feels like he's putting them in bad spots, uncomfortable spots, but they also feel like he's here to take their money and take their points and all the things that go with that.
Richard Petty said on his podcast this week, Carson Hocevar reminds him of a young Dale Earnhardt. And social media lit up. People who weren't born in the 80s are saying, how can you say such a thing? I agree with Richard. He is very much like Dale Earnhardt when he first came.
I guess he's like Dale Earnhardt if Dale Earnhardt was mentally retarded.
I don't think he agreed with you.
The only thing he's got to do now is win at some point.
There you go, Harvick. Harvick saying what I'm thinking. Oh, he's like Dale Earnhardt. Well, why doesn't he go win something then?
So far for Carson Hocevar. Remember, he changed that alternator before the race, had to start.
Tell you what, if he wins Bristol in a couple of weeks, we can start the comparisons.
Vibration, they got that all back together, and he is driven to the front. Right now, sitting 6th. He says on the radio, I'm happy this car is.
I'm watching Denny Hamlin in 3rd.
He'll look good driving it too. A lot of happiness in this 77 camp right now.
He is the best Chevrolet in the race right now.
Well, he's been the best Chevy at a couple of these racetracks. And there's no denying that. He's had the speed, and whether you like him.
Yeah, the best Chevrolet on track today seems to be Carson Hocevar. Got the experience under his belt. And now their cars are getting better too. Oh, man! Gilliland was almost a goner. Right in front of Blaney.
Blaney has had one of the fastest cars on the racetrack, but again, he's got to do it from the trunk and get back to the front.
Yeah, the dip wizard almost had to buff out the side right there.
And this is where you know
fastest car potentially in this field, and I liken it to having like grandma's crystal, and you're trying to get through a bar to get to the other side.
Blaney just barely staying out of the side of Zane Smith.
Dented up, bent up because it's quick.
And he's a fiery guy on the radio. He gets really frustrated, and I would assume after the second one, he's probably on the chip on the radio.
It helps these passes.
Yeah, a little quicker when you're that way.
I mean, he's getting 2 cars a quarter. He's just going down low and absolutely.
Blaney's taking these 3 wide moves and making them work.
Look at that drive off right there. When he got to throttle Blaney, I mean, he just shot right up the inside.
Hopefully they can stop fucking him on pit road. It's the true Penske experience. Fast, but getting screwed on pit road. Suarez has bounced back from his little wreck. I mean, the car looks fairly decent. Could have been a hell of a lot worse.
And nobody did that partial throttle better than you. I was your teammate for a long time, got to see your data and trying to match that, but that's what you see out of Rain. When he rolls in there down in 1 and 2, he's able to get that apron, split an apron, if you will, and park throttle, keep the momentum through the corners, and that's where he makes all of these passes, much like your driving style, Kevin.
Kevin was so good at it here. He won here 9 times. We created a new verb for that style of driving. We call it
That's a lot of tire smoke there out of the 38 going into that corner. That was like a road course braking there.
down to James. Have fun in Arlington. We'll be watching.
Thanks for having us. It was a blast. We learned a lot.
Thanks for coming up here.
More GTA music as we go to commercial once again. God, Briscoe hit the wall so fucking hard. Fuck it. Battle for second. Hamlin and Logano. Go, Denny. I just drive people crazy on the internet too. Reddick wins 3 in a row, followed by Denny Hamlin win. Here's Blaney passing more cars all day long. That's just what he's had to do.
moving up to 17th over Elliott Nemechek. Christopher Bell is your leader by 2 seconds over Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin. Regan?
Mike Chase Briscoe checked the lead from release.
Glad Briscoe's okay. Damn.
I heard you talk about a vibration on the radio. You went into turn 3 and went straight. Was it a tire or something else, Chase?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not sure. I haven't seen the replay. Yeah, just went into the corner and started making all kinds of noise like something was bottoming out and just went straight. So, yeah, extremely unfortunate. Had another incredibly fast, pass first shot striker Toyota. We've been hardly a top 3 car all year and have 3
37 place finish, just in a 7 and 8.
Briscoe's in a serious points hole right now, so that's really unfortunate. He's going to be fast during the summertime, and they'll dig out of it, but it sucks to get all. Oh, Gregson's in the wall. That's probably going to be... No, they're going to stay green. He made it to pit road. And caution, debris is a ship coming off that car, so they threw a caution. Debris all over the turn 4 and on pit road.
Just disintegrated itself on the right there.
So caution's out again. Definitely another right front tire problem.
Right here, Kevin. Watch him come into the corner.
At least he was already running high. I mean, that's a hard hit, but at least he was like almost at the wall when it broke. Now another pit stop, another opportunity for Blaney's team to kill the progress he's been making.
Laying on the ground. What's going to happen here, Larry? We know it's going to fire off better on new tires.
We had 8 stickers and a set of qualifying scuffs. If they pit here and do stickers, this will be the 5th set, and we're just halfway. This could be a good opportunity to put your qualifying scuffs on there.
William Byron's got a flat tire or something. Yeah. Byron's got a flat under the caution now. Bringing him to pit road now while pit road's closed. That'll take him out of the top 10. Made it to his pit box with minimal damage. Gregson really saved William Byron's race there, I think. PTSD, Byron with a flat right front. Now, Zilich has a flat tire. Here we go again. It's just like November. Crazy. The 60 lap stage 1 went green all the way, and we didn't have a single problem.
But I think the added speed, the more brake pressure, the more brake heat, it's a hot day, moving around the racetrack. There's a lot of things that are a lot different than what they were a few years ago.
That's a couple more spots for Blaney, and that puts Austin Dillon in the top 10. Blaney said, hey, let's keep our fucking track position this time.
Well, he's passed everybody at least once. I guess if you stay out, take track position, but oh my God.
And now Michael McDowell has a flat tire. What is going on?
There's another one. This is 20 laps on these tires since it last fitted. You stay out, that means you've got to run basically another 20 laps.
You don't sound convinced that's a good strategy.
I'm not, but I'm running out of tires, Mike.
I might do 2 tires and put my scuffs on from qualifying. Get some track position here for this little short, because it's going to be a short run. This is going to be a fairly lengthy caution because of all the debris on pit road and turn 4.
Briscoe earlier into the wall. We didn't know.
So I would actually do 2 tires here and use 2 scuffs.
More questions than answers here.
I have a lot of questions.
This is what we saw in November. Early part of the race, no issues. Then they start getting aggressive. Now we're starting to have issues here at the half.
Yeah, I might want to dial it back a little bit and let everybody else take the risk and just keep my car with all its fenders on until the end of the race. Maybe do this late.
Jones, who got the pre-pass blunt caution of go from our Toyota onboard camera. He has fought his way up to 22nd, so a good recovery there.
I do think as good a car as Blaney's got sitting there where he's at right now, this could be a net gain if he does stay out, possibly. Takes a good car.
That'd be about the only one I would take a gamble with from what I've seen.
Now, the reason the caution came out was debris from Noah Gregson getting into the turn 1 wall. Here's Michael McDowell's radio.
Yeah, we got a tire just went down too. Supposed to be debris or something out there. I gotta come see you next time.
Well, that's what we were talking about why they threw the caution, because of the debris and everything that was coming out of the car. You saw the official right there just pick up a whole brake pad. So hopefully, and I hate it for all these guys, hopefully that was the case with all the debris on the racetrack.
So if Gregson, say, exploded a rotor or something like that and had a brake failure and went into the wall, that would put a lot of metal parts down there for folks to run over.
Well, not only is it brake rotor parts, but then it starts shredding carbon fiber and fenders and wheels and tires and
Hood up on Custer's car.
Run over right there.
You know, that might have been not a tire failure either.
Yeah, look at this.
Rewinding it.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that was debris causing these tire failures. and the 41's got a hole in the grill, so that would make sense. Okay, we're overreacting. Just some guys hit some debris. There was a lot of debris off of Noah's car, and not all of it made it to pit road.
Caught off guard yesterday by how caught off guard the drivers were with the more horsepower here and what they felt. I think what we're seeing right now with a lot of these tire failures and things happening, I think the trend has continued with surprises, and we knew that the story was going to tell itself today to be a lot different than what we've had in the past because of the more horsepower and everything that we have going on at today's race.
They're pushing
What we're
Custer
now
to the
seeing is
garage.
A lot of these tire failures under this caution appear to be from running over debris.
That would be my guess, for sure.
I'm planning on staying out. These cautions are my best friend.
That's true. The longer this caution lasts, the less.
I knew this would be a lengthy caution. I'd probably just pit, put my 2 scuffs on. Keep my track
I think you're going to see a mixed bag right here. I think you're going to see guys stay out.
The timing of this caution's probably about to flip this race upside down, and the fact that it's a lengthy caution and we're not going to have many laps left in the stage. And Gregson's done for the day. Lol.
What you want to do now, Larry?
I want 4 tires, but I think I'm gonna put my qualifying stuff.
Looks like
One lap on.
Good idea.
see some cars staying out. A couple of cars stayed out that are on the lead lap. Is that Keselowski? Yeah, well, Keselowski's just the only one. I think he was on the lead lap.
They felt like the best play for them was going to be to pit right now. He's been happy with the car. He's happy last run, still happy this run. Things going good for the 54, JP.
Denny Hamlin as well. He said we're calculating
2 tires for Denny Hamlin.
a little bit more sticker tires on the right side for
2 right side sticker tires, so they saved their scuff set for later.
There's your gamble.
And Denny Hamlin's going to take the lead. Well, win the battle off pit road anyhow. Hamlin, Busher, Cindric, then Bell 4th. Hocevar 5th. Logano, well, Logano actually 5th. Hocevar 6th. Okay.
Keselowski in 7th. They chose not to pit, trying to gain some stage points here, just 20 laps away.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to hold those guys off behind them, but I think their hope is that the net gain from the track position standpoint by the time we get to the end of the stage is better for them. So we'll see how it works out, and you never know. I mean, it might be trying to save a set of tires too. I don't know how many times they've been in.
Yeah, here's what you got. You got Priest, Keselowski, Zilich. They stayed out. They pitted about 20-something laps ago. And you got Hamlin, Busher, Cindric, and Alfredo that did 2 tires.
Yeah, I saw Zilich just drop to the back of the field. So I mean, that what you hope for when you stay out like that is you have a bigger buffer to be able to have some cars behind you that did the same strategy to hold those guys up. But when you fire off on these cycled tires and have to go into turn 1 with all the guys on new tires, sometimes that's a pretty tall chore.
Now we mentioned Anthony Alfredo. He is in the number 48 car this week. Vertigo issues have kept Alex Bowman out of the car. He will return to it as soon as he is able. Those issues not related to him getting out of the car last week at COTA. Noah Gregson checked and released at the infield care center. Ryan Preece, Brad Keselowski, a pair of Fords on the front row. As we go back to green, we'll have 18 to go to the end of the stage. Bump it down to the bottom to make it 4 wide, 5 wide, let's say. How about 6?
And you see right there, those guys are really struggling on those used tires. Denny Hamlin drives by both of them. 6 car, Brad Keselowski. He's all the way back to 9th or 10th.
Chris holding his own, now 3rd after Bell has passed
Go,
him.
Denny.
Is there a bit of irony looking back to last fall that Denny Hamlin just took 2 tires and drove away?
I didn't want to say it, Mike.
I know.
That was probably an easy decision this time. A lot harder last time they had it that bad.
Now you're seeing Priest start to fade backwards. So this is going to be a long 17 laps for Ryan Priest and Brad to be able to hold on to those cars. You see all the tire trouble that we've had. You still see all those cars bouncing onto the apron. You have to take the passes while you can get them both long. He's had a great car, been to the back of the field one time, worked his way back towards the front. We've talked about how strong all these Toyotas are, but
Yeah, leave it to Cookout to fuck up an order. Make me miss the fucking restart and everything. Hamlin got the lead on pit road with a 2-tire stop. He's holding it. Fuck.
And I think it's going to continue to be an uphill battle for these Chevrolets to really figure out what these new cars want from a balance standpoint. So Kyle Larson, they've made their car better, put themselves right on the outside, right on the inside of the top 10 right there at 9th. So definitely making improvements.
Well, obviously these cautions give them opportunities to do so too. But I am impressed. We've learned something here. You start.
And here's Bell for the lead again.
You got 2 tires right there at 11. Bell's been so strong leading laps. A lot of different scenarios playing out here. It gives all these crew chiefs a little bit more of a playbook to look at when they get down to the closing laps of this race.
Our battle for 7th on the bottom, the leaders on the top. Now, the 2 RFK cars that did not stop, they faded back low out of the top 10. But their teammate, Chris Busher, sitting in 3rd. He's the best of the Fords right now as Bell goes for the lead.
Again, talking about Busher and all those gambles, these are the opportunities that you need within a race to see if that opportunity presents itself at the end, which one are we going to choose?
Really wish they didn't put mayonnaise on it.
Christopher Bell just can't quite get himself clear of Denny Hamlin. I think he's going to, there he goes. Got it done this time.
Good.
Bell obviously won the last 2 years in this spring race and has positioned himself to be back in control of this race after after the first stage and taking the lead on that pit stop. He's been able to fire off at the front of this pack and take control of it every time. So continuing to do that as we approach the end of stage 2 with 11 laps to go.
Looks like Christopher Bell is going to max out on stage points here. And earlier, he spoke about the importance
mixed
of
rib shake and
points,
fucking
even
chicken.
this early in the season.
Super important to start climbing up that points list. And one thing that I like about the points change is if you can go out there and win races, you can close that gap. And I think Reddick, he's won both of them, and now he has a massive gap to the field. So if you go out there and you can execute and win races, I think we'll be able to climb the ladder pretty quick.
Well, he came in here, right around the top 20, just barely. But at this moment, Christopher Bell poised to climb to 5th in the standings.
And this was the reset that I knew was going to happen. Going into this, you called it the regular season starts now, Mike. And that tide is going to change, and it is definitely changing in Bell's favor.
And so many important tracks as we
Bubba's going to get stage points again this week, it looks like.
know that those races are in the chase at the end of the year. This race is important, and every week that we go forward for the end of the year to put yourself in a spot to have the right notes to be able to perform when you come back to that track for the second time. Jamie?
It's been a great start to the season for Bubba Wallace, second in points, 11th or better in the first 3 races. And they knew this would be a challenge for him here this weekend. I talked to his crew chief, Charles, tonight, and he said, we missed it in qualifying. He was 28, just way too loose. They adjusted on this car, and they took a gamble here. When the last round of stops happened, they came in for 4 sticker tires in it. Even though he was 10th there, they want to make max points here. And so far, it's paying off. He's up to 6th, 8 more spots at the race started.
Thanks, Jamie. What a battle we've got down around 20th position. 18th is Ross Chastain, Allmendinger, Van Gisbergen, and Byron Alfredo, Dylan Jones, and Suarez. Yeah, that's how they were a lap ago coming off turn 4.
Very aggressive 4 wide getting into 3. That doesn't usually work out when they spit out the other end, Kevin. Now, usually there's less cars.
SVG's on the lead lap.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago, that 97 car of SVG. You see Ty Dillon just right
Boy, Ty Dillon just ran Anthony Alfredo all out of room.
away from Anthony Alfredo there.
And there's no points at stake here. This is 18th on back.
Yeah, track position on Mike. It's so important.
And that's pretty much the way the 18th to the back of the field happens on a particular weekend. Car's not handling good. You're fighting for your life back here.
See him fight for his life, and that's him, SVG, holding right down on the door of the 24.
Chris Buescher. With Joey Logano now filling up his rearview mirror as we come to the end of the stage. Buescher 3rd, Logano 4th.
Yeah, and it's so wild. We saw this yesterday in the O'Reilly race. That first run of the race, it looked like one car was going to dominate the race, and then the next thing you know, you go into the second run and the third run. Everybody makes adjustments on their car. The track goes through the transition of getting the right rubber on the racetrack. But how we started this race is not where we are right now with who the dominant cars are. But Joey Logano was right there with Ryan Blaney at the beginning of the race. We still think Blaney is one of the cars that can run up front, but
He's got to get there. Right.
Yeah.
But I still agree with you. I think Logano is still your car for one reason only. He still has that number 1 pin box. We've seen it time and time again when we come to this racetrack, decide who wins this race or a championship even.
So 3rd place in doubt here between Logano and Buescher. And here's 10th. Who's going to get the last stage point? That's Todd Gilliland coming around the outside of Ty Gibbs.
Todd Gilliland fighting Ty Gibbs for a stage point.
And Logano takes Buescher way up to turn 4.
2 to go in stage 2.
2 to go.
Nasty ass.
Christopher Bell with a 3-second lead on Denny Hamlin. With Logano and Buescher.
Larry, I'm pretty happy with those 2 tires in the 11 car. Held in there pretty good.
Yeah, 2 tires work on a short run, and like Larry Mack said, with a good handling car.
I was always really bad about telling them to put 4 tires on. I hated 2 tires. I never made it work. Yeah, I was
Always tighter.
Final lap of stage 2. Christopher Bell picking up right where he left off here last spring. Now with a 3-second lead as he comes to the line to win the stage.
Christopher Bell sweeps the stages. Hamlin second. Bubba Wallace top 5 stage points again this week.
Bell was the stage 2 winner and went on all the way to victory lane. We'll have stage-ending pit stops coming up.
Saw a dumbass on Facebook arguing. They were talking about Bubba's second points. That can't be right. That ain't right. Is he counting the points now? Motherfucker, it's math. It ain't wrong. It's in why seconds points because he's winning fifth right now as we speak. So because he's doing well. So yeah, I don't know if you know this every week, but if you run top 5 and top 10 every week like Bubba's doing now, you're going to be high in the standings. Gillen beat Gibbs for 10th there at the end. But hell yeah, Bubba top 10. Top 5 even right now.
I think from second to 26th, I think it's like 62 points.
Yeah, it's wild.
So, the whole chase format and the points battle and everything to put yourself in position is up and down for everybody.
Join Kevin every Tuesday and Thursday for NASCAR's #1 on the charts podcast. Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour. We're at the end of stage 2. Jamie.
Christopher Bell picking up right where he left off last spring here in Phoenix. Great car, but a great pit crew as well, getting the job done today. They just picked up their first stage win of the season. Let's meet Team 20.
Hello, it's Baltimore, Maryland. Jackman for the number 20 car. I played at High Point University basketball. Shout out to the Panthers. Peyton Moore, fielder, former linebacker at Kennesaw State University, and a special shout out to my superstar wife at home. Will Cooper, tire carrier. I played football for Alabama and was on the 2017 national championship team.
Michael Hicks, rear tire changer, and I love a bowl of Frosted Flakes at night.
Blake Houston, front tire changer, former Catawba College baseball player.
And that's the number 20 team. Now, Kevin, on his podcast, he brings in people from entertainment, from the sports world, from all over. Who'd you sit next to on the plane coming out here?
Well, I've sat next to a lot of people, but it's it's fun to be able to see people from different sports, but we sat next to what is going to be one of the best linebackers in the NFL, Troy York. And to be able to sit next to him and have him here at the race today, it's been fun because a lot of these athletes haven't been to a NASCAR race before, and when they see this all in person, they're like, "What in the world? How do I not know about this?"
You know, I love that. I love taking this sport and showing it to new eyes.
Yes.
Because we're here every week. This is our neighborhood. This is our normal. Somebody sees it for the first time. It's like, wow. I agree.
And it's spectacular for the athletes because when you look on pit road and you see all these guys that are on pit road, they're all athletes and they've all come from baseball, football, wherever they came from, and able to go out there and jump in front of that car and make these pit stops is pretty spectacular.
It's been my experience, and I'm glad you said, the athletes. I've never considered myself an athlete as a race car driver. We got power steering for crying out loud, but these guys on the pit road, they're athletes, absolute studs, and it's been my experience over the years when you do bring other athletes into the sport of NASCAR and they see a pit stop, their eyes light up.
Oh, they light up.
I think it's pretty cool that when we go into every venue, there are representatives of each team visiting colleges and universities trying to recruit athletes. Maybe they're not headed to the NFL or the NBA or to other professional sport. Hey, you like the thrill of the snap of the ball? Why don't you come look at this? We might have a job for you.
You ever jump in front of a 3,500 pound car?
Hey, sometimes I'd rather do that than some of them guys on that football field.
There you go. All right, pit road's open for splash of Sunoco race fuel with zero carbon bioethanol and new tires if needed. Regan.
Hooray for ethanol!
Chris Buescher doing a great job maintaining fourth position. That last run on two tires has been a little bit tight through the center all day. Was worried the two tires would make that worse. Told the team it did not do that. It was really good for 10 laps. Jamie?
Danny Hamlin had those right sides only. He said he was a little loose to end the run, especially in turn
This
three.
might be a slow stop for Denny, or am I crazy?
And the 20 car.
Yeah, slow stop for Denny.
Teammate, that's Chris Buescher. Drive off is strong. Do not get that.
He's going to lose some spots here.
Tight that run. Good stop. Once again by the 20 bunch.
Yeah, not a good stop by the Denny.
Bell, Logano, Bubba, Buescher, Cindric, the top five. Hamlin drops to 9th. EO. Jesus Christ.
The rights written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Christopher Bell won the last two spring races, maybe hoping for his own version of a three-peat at Phoenix. Andy McMurray, I'm Chris Myers, and before we go back up to the booth, coming to you from Victory Lane, and an IndyCar driver, very familiar, very comfortable in Victory Lane, a two-time Indy 500 winner. He won the race, an IndyCar race here yesterday, passing Kyle Kirkwood with 7 laps to go. Nice to have Joseph Newgard with us with Team Penske. So what should a driver, if we have somebody hoping for that pass late in this race, what should he know about pulling that on successfully, Joseph?
Well, I don't know they need a lot of advice from me, but I'll motivate them. I can tell you that. I was at a function last night with Team Penske and our partners. I said it's going to be a real shame if we don't double up this weekend. You know, so I know we did our job. You guys better deliver. And so we put the pressure on the Team Penske guys here. But it's been great to be here for this Cup weekend. My goodness, I hope we have more of these, to be quite honest with you. It's good for the fans, good for us. It was so fun to drive this race yesterday. We had a car that was fast when we needed it.
Well, I was going to ask you which of the NASCAR drivers you connect with the most, but I'm looking at your shirt. I'm assuming it's Ryan Blaney. My question's going to be, is there any chance we can get a mustache out of Joseph Newgard?
I don't even know that I can grow half facial hair. He grows so much hair. So there must be so much testosterone.
Ryan Blaney is a hairy man.
He's
got a deep voice, a lot of testosterone.
Like a pure NASCAR driver. I'm a huge Blaney fan. Great guy, great human being, incredible race car driver. You know, I'm going to be a little biased today. I'm going for Blaney, even though, look, a Team Penske win is what we want. We got great teammates. We actually have great camaraderie amongst everybody. They love watching our stuff and vice versa. We tune in every weekend. I'm always texting these guys, cheering for our team. So that's why I say I love this type of weekend. I really hope that we get more of this in the future.
It's nice to have you here. Thanks for hanging around to stay and watch the race and be with us. And for more on Ryan Blaney's mustache, all right, hang around for this.
I just think it starts with the fullness of it, you know, not patchy. I think length isn't super important in my opinion. I don't like having one super long. Honestly, be able to grow one. If you can't grow one, don't try. And it gives you special powers. I've always been of the view, look fast.
Mustaches went away. I think they're making a comeback, so I think it's starting to become a wave of the times.
I think he has a better mustache. I just prefer mine.
I'm happy we got a mustache on the NASCAR side. I'm happy Louis is rocking one on the IndyCar side, so we got both.
Look how intimidating that is. I guess you're too clean cut. I can't do it, but that is it's intimidating. Like, I don't want to mess with that guy when I say I think it works for him personally.
It's a good fit out with that flying airplane.
Speaking of mustaches, mine's a little out of control.
Let's back up the mic of the booth.
That's a Sam Elliott, a Tom Selleck level stash. But all right, stage 3, who do you like?
Well, I told you the 12 car was going to win when we came here, but I've changed my mind. I think the 22 car is the one. If Penske's going to be in victory lane, they're the smoothest, and they have that number 1 body.
And I think it's going to be one of those Toyotas. I just don't know that they can keep up on these long runs, but we're about to find out.
Christopher Bell is going to be hard to deal with here as he Joey Logano.
Stage 3, Bell, Logano, Bubba, Busher, and Cindric.
On the wall is Chris Busher in tow.
Thank God Bubba's well clear of Hocevar.
Cindric around the outside.
For Bubba Wallace, I heard you say that. You need to.
Bubba going for second. Look at that.
He's come a long way. He's moved around a lot in this field. Ups and downs with this car. The car is
My Boyer said Bubba's been everywhere today. Finally at the front.
Well, they've done a great job managing this race after the pit road penalty and adjusting on.
Right now he's just helping Bell drive away.
Qualifying, and now he puts himself right at the front of this field with some great decisions and a fast car.
And exactly what he needs. Just watch that teammate of his win 3 in a row here. It's my turn. I want to try it.
One car not in that picture is Kyle Larson. They had trouble with the jack on the left side.
Another bad stop for Larson. Yippee.
On the pit stop. He's number 13.
Well, at least he's not dead last.
Not making any mistakes on pit road as we get towards the end of this race. You want your car to hang on as much as you can.
Everybody's got at least one pit stop left.
Long run, but you have to anticipate some sort of long run coming at some point during this stage as we have 114 laps left to go.
For the sake of the few sets of tires everybody has left, we need a long green flag run right now to get to that pit stop in the middle of this stage.
Cars battling there for position. Here's Hamlin right now, 11th behind Chase Elliott.
And it just gets harder back here. You lose those spots on pit road, and you put yourself, you go from.
Yeah, Hamlin's dealing with the consequences of a bad pit stop right now, running 12th.
On that inside row or whatever position you start, but every row you lose, you become a little more vulnerable on all these restarts, and sometimes they go your way and sometimes it doesn't.
Now Carson Hocevar is in that top 10. He's 7th, just in front of Ty Gibbs and Ryan Blaney. Here's Hocevar's strategy.
I think we're going to go one stop, which will put us making the same length run like in stage 1, close to 60 laps each run.
Well, that's another thing to consider. I don't think this race goes green for the next 112 laps, but if it did, are you a one-stop guy or a two-stop guy? The way these tires wear, it could turn into a Richmond top scenario.
Having to run that far is going to put some of these guys in a bad spot when we get to that 60, 70 lap range on tires and how their car is handling.
Yeah, we went back racing at 116 laps, so that would be 58 laps to run. So hitting somewhere around lap 240 to 245. I want you to watch that 2 car. They've done something really interesting. Austin Cindric, he was one of the drivers at that caution at lap 158 that did 2 right sides. Stickers here, they put sticker lefts, qualifying scuffs on the right. I'll be anxious to see how he is on the long run.
Holding fourth ahead of Reddick is Austin Cindric. All 3 Penske drivers in the top 10, all the Gibbs cars up toward the front. With the exception of Chase Briscoe, who is out of the race along with Noah Gregson and Cole Custer. Ryan Blaney has had an up and down day, but every time he's been sent to the back,
Ryan, the elevator Blaney.
here's his radio remix.
Oh, Blaney radio, this will be good.
Fastest car on the track. Fastest car about every lap here. This is Grease Checker. Easy on fuel. Cool it down. Grease Checker, good job. For the 22 box, make sure we down the end, number 1. We got a long way to go. Fastest car here.
Well, I like hearing fastest car, Kevin, but I don't like hearing pull into the 22 box. We got to put another plug nut on it.
Well, I think he's got one of the fastest.
Look at how fast Blaney is there. He made that pass on Reddick so easily.
Well, unfortunately, you won't know for a while, but he keeps clawing back up to the front. If anybody can give Bell a run for the money, if he can get there and keep the wheels on it, it'll be that 12 car.
The last lap, those 2 were the only drivers in the 2830s. That's Christopher Bell, the leader, and Ryan
Bell and Blaney, the 2 fastest cars, but Bell's got a big lead right now. Slept till 6 because you thought that's when the race started? Well, better late than never. The dominant cars today, Bell is the best car, but Logano has led a bunch. Blaney might have as good a car as Bell, but they had 2 wheels come off on pit road or come loose on pit road, and he's just now recovered from the second one. He's up to 4th. Hamlin looked good, then had a bad stop. So really it's Bell, Logano, Blaney, and now Bubba's up here. I'm curious about Bubba because he was invisible the first half of the race. Now he's running second. And I'm eating my food. If this race comes down to a short run and Logano starts on the front row, he can definitely win. But if the run goes even slightly long, Bell is the dominant car. But I think Blaney has something for him if they can just stop putting him in the back. Ryan Priest just spun. And we have a caution. Yeah, I'll run out of tires. Yeah, Hocevar was top 5 in stage 2. I think he was like 5th. So Hocevar got top. No, he was like 7th actually. So Hocevar got stage points in stage 2. Bubba got 5th in stage 2. So it's another week of Bubba getting top 5 stage points on at least one of the stages. Run out of damn tires at this point.
Ryan Priest, his RFK4, Connor Zillich, Team Trackhouse got together. Zillich, the lap before, went way high in turns 3 and 4. They're going to come in from the right side of the frame here.
Yeah, and it looks like that car is sideways before it gets to the dog leg right there, but gets into Ryan Priest and he spins out. But it looked like the Zillich car was sideways. You saw that piece of the tire on the racetrack. So
7th caution flag of the day. And let's ride along with Connor Zillich and the Wendy's camp.
Whoa.
Something definitely got that car sideways. You heard it on the throttle, too.
This is from Priest. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can see him spin down into it.
I can't believe Zillich didn't wreck off of that.
No free pass.
They pitting again already, man.
And pit road is
You pretty much have to, though.
Well, if they use their qualifiers in that little short run in stage 2, everybody should have 2 sets of stickers, but you're going to have to make one more stop even after this.
All right, Regan.
Ryan Blaney is
Everybody might have, what, 2 sets of tires left, and there's still like 100 laps to go.
He was pleased when they had been battling for stage 1, but not too bad here, Jamie.
Bubba Wallace in the 23, good run there, just saying that he's getting beat through the center, just too tight, a 4-tire stop here. Christopher Bell, if I got my homework figured out, the call was Camry, right sides only.
2 tires for Bell, 2 tires for Ty Gibbs, and Busher and Chastain as well, and Alfredo. And somebody stayed out.
When we come back, watch it out. Connor Zillich starts to spin and collects Ryan Priest.
Is this how they wrestle the race away from Bell? Yeah, more GTA music. More GTA music. Josh Berry and Chase Elliott stayed out. Bell's still going to win. He took 2 tires. He's restarting 3rd. Josh Berry qualified top 10 for this race and just immediately plummeted to like 20th.
Hendricks working the seventh caution of the day. Aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Tried, tested, proven, legendary. All right, Clint Harvey is going to tell us the rest of the story.
Paul Harvey here, as I call it, right along with the 37.
Oh, did Stenhouse really do this? Stenhouse calls that wreck. He wrecked Zilich into Priest for no reason at all.
First replay, but definitely got in the back of the 88.
So what you're saying, there's nothing wrong with the tires, other than they might.
So the first angles, it looked like, oh, Zilich must have got loose and hit Priest. No, Stenhouse tried to wreck him and ended up just spinning Priest.
Front will be Josh Berry and Chase Elliott. Neither of them stopped. Larry, we're told they were both behind by one set of tires, so if you don't have
Chase Elliott was in a wreck earlier. Suarez wrecked in front of like half the field and took Chase with him, but obviously Chase's car is generally okay. But like they said, that cost them a set of tires, so they had to save a set and, well, just stay out here. Why not? So they got to make this set of tires last to get to their last set and be competitive later. Two tires worked well for Hamlin. Almost won him a stage. He ended up losing the lead to Bell late in stage 2 after a two-tire stop. Oh, look out! Chastain, Alfredo, Cindric, Logano got I think Logano's fine, of course. What in the world? Did Chastain try to like throw a block and Joey just hook him and the 48's destroyed? Alfredo was actually having a good race. Good God! Where's the left front on the 2 car? Yeah, obviously the left front is completely broken on Cindric's car. Cindric had a good race going too. He ran top 5 most of today. What a crazy race. What'd Joey say? Okay, Joey's remorseful. He didn't mean to do that. I believe him. Joey would say if he meant to do it. Joey'd be like, fucking idiot. Stupid asshole. But no, Joey actually said he's sorry. Well, you can see Ross. That's kind of Ross's fault. And like Joey said, he didn't mean to, but Joey went low and Ross went low at the same time and cut across his nose and got turned around. Ross was turning down and Joey was already like there. Good God, the 48 ramped off of Ross's car. Whew. This race has been fucking crazy. Just get... Oh, Bubba almost got taken out there. I didn't realize how close Bubba was to getting taken out.
It just doesn't take much with these cars. Once you get that back end light, you get the back of the car from being straight. As soon as you
If you ain't been watching a race, look at my leaderboard and look at the progress bar at the top of the screen to see all the cautions. Excuse me. Is Joey from Israel? That was Ross's fault. It's kind of both their faults. Yeah. I'll say 60 Joey, 40 Ross on that one. 60 to 70 Joey, 30 to 40 Ross. You know Joey's remorseful when he says he's sorry because he's never sorry for anything. Oh, this camera view. Oh! What a shot. These next-gen wrecks have always been really violent. They're just sudden and abrupt and just The cars like to leave the ground a lot. These cars ramp easily off of each other. Poor Alfredo. Alfredo just got damn Eiffel Towered there. And Alfredo was doing a good job today. That was a racing accident. Alfredo was really doing a good job in the 48. I can't say enough good things about what he was doing today. He ran way in the back for the whole first stage and kept getting better and better and better. And you saw, hell, he was top 10, top 15 for the last 100 or so laps. He was doing a good job. You might as well take that one car to the garage. That thing's killed. Bubba's got some left door damage, but I think he'll be all right. The wheels are straight on Bubba's car. He's fine. And we've already seen what 2311 cars can do this year with damage. That's how good their shit is these days. Hey, look at the roof numbers on Denny Hamlin's car. It's the same that's on my little Denny Hamlin hat I bought in Atlanta. That's either a lot of cocaine or a lot of speedy dry there. Goes without saying, we're staying out here. You don't want to stay out here, but everybody pretty much has to. There's been a lot of attrition in this race. A lot of attrition. A lot of wrecks. Joey really needs track position. Of all the competitive cars, he has to be in clean air. And he's 11th now. Yeah, Reddick got rid of the mullet and he gained horsepower. Obviously, the mustache ain't slowing Blaney down. He's had to come from dead last to the top 5 multiple times today. It's the power of the mustache, what Blaney's been able to do today. By the way, Chase Briscoe was running third and blew a rear tire. Something broke in the rear of Briscoe's car, and he crashed from third. He is way back in points now. So Briscoe hit really hard today. I was surprised he wasn't hurt. It was kind of funny, though. Briscoe passed Reddick for third and then stuck his hand out the window and gave him the peace sign, like, thanks for racing me clean. And then he just goes down into 3 and the car doesn't turn. And then it, like, slides and he smacks the wall. Ryan Blaney, wreck avoidance lightning challenge. Here we go. Woohoo!
Trouble in incidents like that when everything starts getting rough here towards the end of these races.
Side contact between Riley Herbst and I believe Zane Smith, but both got away without any major damage.
You missed it earlier. Noah blew a right front tire and smacked the wall, and the caution come out. And then under caution, there were like 4 more tire failures. And they were like, oh my God, it's happening again. It's just like November. And it was like, no, McDowell, Byron, and Zilich and some other guys ran over debris off of Noah's car and it cut their tires under caution. And Custer had a piece go through his radiator and put him in the garage. So for a minute, we were having a panic attack. Look at all these flat tires. It's happening again. No, they just hit debris off of Noah.
Luckily, Blaney was on the right side of the fence this time.
Larry, you counting laps or tires or both?
Next week I'll be counting cars. This week I'm counting tires. And looking at all of the leaders, depending on if they use their qualifying scuffs, that short running in stage 2, everybody should have 2 sets of tires. Now, what I may be that set of scuffs, but everybody should have at least 1 set of stickers left.
So are we now where we are, Larry, and we've got 89 laps to go right here. What do we do on strategy.
Stay out.
Still split it, baby. Jamie Little can tell us what they're thinking.
Now, what a day it's been for Chase Elliott. Alan Gustafson as crew chief. They had some damage earlier. You guys fought your way back, and now you sit third. 2 sets of sticker tires. How's the car? You think it's good enough to hang on to the top 3 as of now?
Yeah, probably not on the old tires. It's just been a little bit of a struggle for us on track. Pit stops have been amazing and really kind of kept us in it, but getting spun out by the center early really hurt us, got us down to 6, so really had no choice. We kind of got to do damage control here to get back on the same sets of tires as the rest of the people, and yeah, hopefully we can get an opportune caution or play this last strategy right and get a good finish out of it. But yeah, it's been a struggle. Now the guys are grinding. We'll make it happen.
Need to be a little bit better on the long run, Mike.
Thanks, Jamie. He is the only Chevrolet in the top 9, with Larson 10th, host of our 12th, and Byron 13th. Regan?
Like Austin Cindric out of the Care Center. Austin having a good run today. Looked like you're an innocent bystander there. How frustrating is this?
Yeah,
How frustrating is it?
So many fast race cars, and
You get wrecked because of your teammate.
An RX-4 Mustang, and yeah, obviously the truck get crazy here. And I'm not really sure what happened other than just cars jumping right across the racetrack. And I'm not sure I've ever jumped head on into a wall, but that changed today. No, it's just a shame. I'm not discouraged though. This 2 teams shown me a lot in the first 4 races, and yeah, it's just a shame we don't have the results for it.
All right, we'll see you in Vegas. Thanks, Austin.
I did see the damage when we saw the left front of Bo Wallace's car. You watched it right there in that replay. Hit pretty hard.
All right, we'll be coming green this time. Josh Berry's Ford.
Everybody up front wisely stayed out. 87 to go. Josh Berry's the leader, but he's on the front row with Christopher Bell, so that's probably not going to last long. Hey, they didn't wreck this time. So Bell's back in the lead. That's probably race over. Oh my God, Blaney 3 wide up the middle. It's not going to be over. Holy shit, Blaney. What a move. What a move, Blaney. Blaney might have something for Bell. He's the one guy I think that could straight up beat Bell, possibly. From last to first, or from last to second, multiple times today.
Chris Buescher, he has kept himself at the front of this pack for a few runs now, so to be much more competitive in the second half of this race, but you see a lot of the same players. Bubba Wallace still up there, doesn't appear to have any damage from that car, as you see Denny Hamlin on the inside of the 17 of Chris Buescher.
Meanwhile, Berry and Elliott restarted on the front row, and they both
It's Dent Wizard. He's the Dent Wizard. Maybe he can give Bubba some Dent Wizard for that damage on the driver's side door. Oh, big stack up off of 2 there. What the hell? Is that Chase? Chase just plummeted. I mean, he's obviously, his car's not great. It's probably beat up from the wreck with Suarez. Well, at least your entire season doesn't hinge on the ability to be good at Phoenix. So sucking at Phoenix, it's a bummer because yeah, it's in the chase, but at least it's not like, oh God, we're not good enough to win at Phoenix. We'll never accomplish anything in this world. Excuse me. Blaney has caught Bell. For the first time today, Blaney finally has a clear shot at Christopher Bell. Denny Hamlin for third. Hamlin's just a tick away from being able to beat these guys too. He's almost as good as Bell and Blaney. 4 in a row doesn't look likely, and Reddick's complaining about brake problems. Early in the race, he was already saying the brake pedal felt weird. This is one of the best races I've ever seen Blaney drive. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Blaney took 4 on the last stop. Bell took 2. That could play a factor. You would think the clean air and everything would be enough, especially as dominant as he's been. But Blaney's been this fast all day. He just hasn't had the track position. Lost the nose a little there, but look at the run he has off the corner. Did you look at the O'Reilly series points? They're really close now after Allgaier won last night. Bell's going full Logano here, just full defense. He's not got the speed he had. I wanted Quapple to win that race last night. I wanted Quapple to win in a late caution. I knew that was going to fuck him. And then Jesse Love was going to win, and he kind of gave it away. If Blaney doesn't go to the outside, he's probably not going to get around Bell. Of course, Bell's just going to mirror drive him wherever he goes, I feel like. Bell tried to mirror drive him there, and it kind of hurt him a little bit. And Harvick just said what I said. Bell is just copying. He's driving more out of the mirror than he is his windshield right now because he knows he's beat on pure speed. He's just got to use air and block. Josh Berry almost got wrecked just now. Austin Dillon's quietly had a decent race, considering Kyle Busch is running 30th and Austin Hill's 33rd. By the way, Kyle Busch was like 33rd when his tire blew out and he hit the wall, so he was already just that slow anyway. And Austin Dillon's been top 15 most of the day. Right around 15th or so. Yeah, Chase 31st. Like I said, he was in that wreck with Suarez, and they had to burn an extra set of tires. And the car wasn't very good anyway. He was running about 18th to 20th when he got wrecked with Suarez. I would have to agree with Boyer. Wait till they catch lap traffic, and you'll see who's really got the better car with Bell and Blaney. And that wreck with Cindric and those guys looks crazy on the replay. Word is that Joe Gibbs Racing is actively trying to steal a small Xfinity team sponsor while accusing Spire of doing the same thing to them. Joe Gibbs Racing on their fucking villain arc right now, as far as the organization goes. I like the drivers. Even that fucking phony Jesus freak running fourth right now, I kind of like him. There you go, Blaine. See, Blaney went to the outside. What did I say? You're going to have to go to the outside to make this pass. Good run off the corner there. Here we go. Here we go, Blaney. Bell kind of gives him a lane on the bottom. He knows he can carry a run off of four. But yeah, watch Bell change his line when they get down here. I bet you he runs high this time. Nah, he stayed low. He's committing. Straddling the yellow line while Blaney's looking up top. If he can get the car to rotate the center. We got a little loose off of two that time. He didn't get as close. He basically had a nose inside the last lap. 69 to go. Nice. Now we're 68 to go. I caught that just in time. Yeah, they've been sleeping on Hamlin all day. He's just been solid. Started 12th, worked his way up to the top 5. He's been 3rd to 5th the entire race, pretty much. 3rd to 5th. And then he led when he took a 2-tire stop, finished 2nd in the stage. Think we might be in the long green flag. Oh, well, Kyle Busch has a flat tire again. Still green. Didn't hit the wall this time with his flat tire. I don't know how you that damn slow. Like, RCR's slow and they're losing tires. Whoa! Whoa! Use the bumper, and around goes SVG again. Right when Blaney was making a goddamn pass for the lead.
Did he get him?
No, he didn't, because SVG spun out again right when Blaney was taking the lead. Well, guess what? You're probably going to pit now. I can't believe Blaney hit him like that. He said, all right, motherfucker. Yeah, right when we're about to get a good battle. Oh, no, the caution's out.
Well, we know the deficit that those Fords are at when you get in traffic.
Well, here we go. They got to come to pit road again. This is bad news for Blaney to have to come down pit road again.
You got to do what you got to do. At some point, you're here to win the race, and you run out of options. And he knows that Bell was mirror driving.
He wanted to get that lead before they got to lap traffic, and he was going to get it. Blaney's complaining about getting beat down the straightaway. We heard about last week how everybody was so stunned at the power that Reddick had on the straightaways, the fast speed sections at Coda, and you're kind of seeing it again here with Bell. And Blaney says that's why he was getting beat. Did he get intimidated? Nah, he just kind of got loose in front of him. I don't think Austin caused that. I think SVG was getting loose in front of him.
It was really close.
And then watch the bump from Blaney here. I couldn't believe this. Pop! And he was going to get that damn lead. But when did the caution come out?
And the lap that you're going to make it happen terrible times out.
Been there, buddy.
Other than the fact that he has a rocket ship underneath him.
That is exactly right.
So Christopher Bell is still the leader under this 9th caution flag.
Could be the money stop.
And Gisbergen was 17th. And Ross Chastain will get the free pass.
Don't fuck Blaney on pit road for the 3rd time today.
I heard the radio. They're not really sure what he needs. Said the car's pretty good. Just a little bit tight when he moves up top. They're not going to make a change now until the next run. They may try to make the front turn better. And the 54 and Ty Gibbs just mega loose this run, complaining about sliding the rears too much. Jamie?
I think with the better tires and the more horsepower, Phoenix might become a fan favorite. This is like the 2nd or 3rd good Phoenix race in a row now. This place is going to become a fan favorite. People are like, it should be the finale again. Remember how good it was when it was finale? Even though it was never good when it was the finale. Bell. Did Gibbs get 2nd? He did. So Blaney got beat on pit road again. His team got beat again by the Gibbs teams.
Blaney got all the wheels tight, but they lost another spot on pit road.
That's just all day long. Joey and Blaney have been bleeding a spot or two almost every stop. Joey actually gained 2 spots that time. He beat out Hamlin and Bubba. Now you got to go chase him down again. I don't rule out doing a NASCAR 25 stream after this. Cody Ware just scratching and surviving.
NASCAR race day next Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time on FS1. Cup race at 4 p.m. Eastern time on FS1.
Oh, Cup is at 4 next week because the IndyCar race is like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Shout out to Fox, NASCAR, and IndyCar for working together more this year to make sure that people can watch both races separately, IndyCar and NASCAR.
Gisbergen started to go around here.
I found a little bit better view of it. You can see, first thing I want you to see is how quick the 3-car got to him. So that tells me
I think SVG was already out of control.
Shane was having a little bit.
He was having an issue.
But I'm going to show you an in-car here next. It's going to paint a little different picture. He's pretty loose. You can see.
Yeah, Dylan never touched him.
He got loose. And I think
That looked like one of them NASCAR 25 cautions.
Tough break for a driver who's had a really strong day, and that is the number 17 going to the back.
Chris Buescher just got a penalty after running top 10 all day long with 60 to go when they restart here.
So many mistakes today.
Bill and Gibbs on the front row, Hamlin and Blaney on the second row.
Ruins your day.
Chris Buescher.
Look at the fucking progress bar. Look at all them cautions. One of the craziest Phoenix races we've seen, since November.
Christopher Bell and Ty Gibbs will lead them back to green.
Green and green. Bill has been money on starts and restarts all day. Larson, 3 watt. There you go, Dylan. Larson just passed 3 cars in one corner.
Under fire from Hamlin and Larson. Here comes Larson.
Larson trying to put himself in the conversation. What about Ty Gibbs, though? Ty Gibbs. Oh! Whoa! Logano cut up in front of Allmendinger. Yo! Crash. Suarez, Barry, Elliott, and Logano's junked. Logano, I think he cut up across Allmendinger and got wrecked. Boy, Joey's just making all kinds of mistakes. Damn, man.
Well, you get yourself stuck in the middle of the pack like that and buried in track position and
What is going on out here today?
had to go off the racetrack right there, and it looked like the 16 car just got into the back of him.
It was definitely Allmendinger.
You think Larson wins like Allgaier did, huh?
Big time's okay. Little damage there.
Hey, at least Chase Elliott's wheels are all straight. A third of the field's going to be in the garage now.
All right, watch the 16 coming here.
Well, watch. You can see 22's in trouble. Got up, shot back across the apron. 16 gets in there shooting.
Logano came up. Wasn't clear. Oh! Austin Dillon. Look at the save by Austin Dillon.
Yeah, he just didn't expect the 16 car to be there, and it just all, as he started to come up the racetrack, 16 car.
Guys, I thought we were points racing this year. Penske could go out of business just on this race alone because you know they pay for the 21 too, and it got tore up. That's a Penske 21. Hocevar was close to that, but Austin Dillon's the one who really gets away here. I knew Joey was going to come screaming back across the track and hit some damn body. Oh.
Now, as this unfolds, you'll see Chase Elliott get some damage, and I believe Shane Van Gisbergen gets a piece of this too. Let's ride with Joey Logano. 7 cars involved in all.
God almighty. These wrecks today, man. I ain't never seen so many bad wrecks at Phoenix in one race. Ever in my life.
What a great shot. Race car.
Not clear. Not clear, man. Not clear. And bang! I knew that was going to happen.
Racetrack pretty quick from being on the apron.
Well, what happens in these cars, Clint? I'll tell you in a second.
If you're Josh Berry, you're like, you got to be kidding me.
What happens in these cars when you spin and you're trying to save it, the wheels are so far turned to the right that you can't get them back to the left. Oh, he even lifted.
Yeah, AJ lifted to try to let him in, but it was just too late.
He lifted.
The 22 is what I'm talking about. He came up a little faster than normal. Usually they'll stay down on the apron quite a bit more. I think he was trying
Ugh.
to protect his position.
Every camera shot, it's like, damn.
AJ was there.
Suarez had a sharp left, almost missed it.
Oh, look, we got the cockpit view. Is it me, or is Joey really far forward in his car compared to a lot of guys? It looked like Joey was like on the firewall in his car. I know everybody sits in their cars differently.
Yeah, that audio is unbelievable. And really, as you listen to that, you can just hear the violence of the wreck. And what great shots from the camera guys to see all the debris and all the replays that we have. There's a lot going on right there, Clint.
Water flying out the front of that thing, a radiator.
Here's who's involved in wreck 7 cars.
They said Austin Dillon was involved. Hell, he got away clean. Now Suarez, Chase, AJ, Barry, Logano, and SVG, yeah, they were in the wreck.
What a tore up race car.
It's a demolition derby out here.
Spotters that Kevin referenced up between turns 3 and 4. They do, fortunately, have a bit of shade up there, but
This might be considered a short track, right, Kevin?
We've had some, but between Austin Cindric and Joey Logano.
I've never seen a Phoenix race with this many hard wrecks and hard hits.
Briscoe. Kyle Busch will get back on the lead with the free pass. There's Elliott's damage. And Kyle has had two right fronts go down today. At least one of them involved a trip to the wall.
Yeah, Kyle's been in he looks like he's been in a war with that car. It's right front fender, right side scuff marks, two flat tires, at least two flat tires.
Larry, the pit's oval with 53 to go here.
Yeah, they only ran one last month.
You're staying out, obviously.
They may come somewhat slid their. There's no way you can burn them here. You're gonna have to stay out.
Makes the call at the front real easy. Stay out.
Is non-stop. Josh Berry and Chase Elliott. Where did they end up? Right in the middle of this. After the tires faded, lost position back into the.
Yeah, I mentioned Briscoe earlier was counting on having a good day, and he was third when he got wrecked, or when he wrecked because the ship broke in the rear end. So if you've had shitty Daytona, shitty Atlanta, average Coda, and then wreck here, you're in bad shape now. Chase was third in points coming into this race. He has no stage points today, but he's still running. Well, they checked Josh Berry out of the care center quick.
Quite the day. I mean, this wasn't very good. Had a couple good restarts that got up front. You know, obviously was down a set of tires from early in the race. I had to stay out. Got back there late and just wrong place at the wrong time. So I just want to thank everybody at Hero and Look Brothers Racing, Ford Racing, everything that they do for us. And we'll go try to get them next week. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Regan. 4 caution flags in stage 3 already. And we still have 53 laps to go.
And that's a long time at this place. I know we talk about it being a short track, but it's a long ways left in this race to be able to have another caution, have a long run, short run. You still have enough laps to be able to experience anything at this point.
All right, let's give you an in case you missed it summary of the day. Kyle Busch with tire trouble early that did not bring out the caution, but at lap 94, Shane Van Gisbergen did. Then William Byron, Chase Briscoe, lap 132.
You see the replay of the Briscoe wreck. Look how hard he hit. The front end came off the ground. Attrition at Phoenix.
Ross Chastain and everyone piled up.
I love that the safer barriers kind of give this a real-life iRacing crash physics kind of thing.
Big damage there for Austin Cindric, not out of the race. And most recently, lap 254, Joey Logano, Josh Berry out of the race in a crash that also involved A.J. Allmendinger, Daniel Suarez, Chase Elliott, Shane Van Gisbergen.
Dog leg, was he? Very good.
You know, it's hard to, like, really tear up these next-gen cars. Logano's car is, like, the most trashed I've ever seen one of these look.
260 laps complete. Blaney and Bell have been class of the field and the stage winners. 20 lead changes among 6 drivers, 28 on the lead lap now. Working caution, number 10. I love it. Well, here's what's around the turn. IndyCar from Arlington next Sunday, 12:30 Eastern on Fox.
IndyCar's doing a street race outside Cowboy Stadium.
Las Vegas for the Cup Series race, 4 p.m. Eastern on Fox. The NHRA is back in action March 22nd with the Arizona Nationals on FS1.
Kevin, what you've seen so far, talking about Bell and Blaney, kind of our two horses, right? What you've seen, are these cautions helping one or the other? Short run versus long run speed?
I think that as the tires have been cycled, it seems to be on Blaney's side on the restarts. from what I've seen so far. But I think that, yeah, okay. At least we agree on something today.
Well, if Blaney can get the lead, he might be able to drive away.
I agree. He would have.
Getting the
He
lead,
all but had it.
But driving in Bell's slipstream, not doing him any good. Getting on the corner, can't beat that 20 down the straightaway.
And don't forget about Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs has done a great job.
Ty Gibbs' first career win. Come on, Ty. Come on, Ty. We all know you can wreck your teammate and not face any consequences whatsoever. So don't be afraid to get a little rough here, Ty, because I know you'll be able to get away with it. 49 laps to go. Will they stay green? Probably not. A lot of guys you didn't expect to get good finishes today are going to get good finishes. Just outside the top 10.
Everybody on their feet, 50 to go. Will this be the final race?
Messy race.
Count on it.
I joked that Connors Illich and Corey Day are going to win. Not Corey Day. Corey Heim are going to win Cup races before Ty Gibbs. Damn, Ty got a great restart there. Drive it in there, Ty. Drive it in there. Woo! I told you. What did I tell you? You can rough him up. You can get away with that. Your name's on the fucking company door, man. Your name's on the company. Rough him up. Bell had a good run off the corner. That was a nice thought. Larson around the outside for third. 3 wide with Blaney and Hamlin. No! Hamlin kind of sensed that and turned way down on the dog leg. Larson into third while Hamlin and Blaney stay side by side. Oh, boy, Hamlin had a rough corner. Reddick around the outside of Blaney. Blaney's really fading here. He didn't fire off good at all. Nobody's got anything for Bell. I'll go ahead and say it now. Hamlin's car is not handling well all of a sudden. I don't know what it is. You can just see him struggling right now. Bubba gets by Hamlin. Byron does. McDowell around the outside of Hamlin. Now Blaney's charging back. It took him a couple of laps, and that gave Bell all the gap he needs probably to go win this race. Nobody's got anything for Bell. Well, we're one late restart away from either Larson or Reddick winning this thing. I think Hamlin's just... Something's changed in that car. Hamlin is a little better on the long run, so... But he's given up so many spots now, he's just not going to be a factor. Christopher Bell is unbeatable in the spring Phoenix race specifically. Not the fall race, just the spring race. Reddick, third place, passing Larson. Blaney following through. They're 3 wide for third. They're 3 wide for third. Old Ty Gibbs got a lock on second right now. Blaney's going to have to get by these guys and catch another caution. He's not going to run Bell down over the course of this run. He's just not going to do it. Oh, Blaney sawing the wheel off of 2. Excuse me.
Tells me he's a little bit loose getting in, but his ability to get on the gas down here in 1 and 2 before everybody else has enabled him to pass the field so many times. He's in trouble though. The car's definitely looks loose.
I just don't. Blaney ain't got anything left. All the work he's had to do today, that car's probably just got nothing left. If he could just get back to second and get a caution, maybe. He would have to be on the front row to have a chance, I feel like.
I mean, he's had a consistent day. He's been, 5th to 12th, right in there, and that's a good day. Solid day. Hasn't had any controversy with anybody. Be able to build on that as you go forward with cars that are finishing races. That'll eventually put him in position to take advantage of the days when he has a chance to win. So he's overcome a lot, having to start at the rear.
Well, half of the top 12 have had to rebound from something. Larson got caught for speeding. Blaney, 2 loose wheels. Wallace speeding in an accident. Byron a cut tire. McDowell a cut tire.
Blaney finally cleared Larson and Reddick.
Back, and Riley
He's 2.5 seconds off of Bill. He'll need some help.
Well, next time we can just shorten that up, Mike. If you just tell us who has it.
And I'll tell you who, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to jinx him. It's that 20 car. He's about the only one out here that's had a flawless day so far.
Christopher Bell, a tenth quicker than Ty Gibbs that last lap. He has a lead of a second and a half. With Blaney 2.5 back now. Larson and Reddick.
Yeah, this is no fluke. He's obviously led a lot of laps today, but he's also won this race the last 2 years. And let's not forget the year that he was racing for the championship and had the brake rotor explode with the great performance on that day. And Denny Hamlin, seen him be so dominant in the years past. But it's no coincidence that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 7 are Toyotas. And
I wish Ty had something for Bell. I really do. Joey freaking Logano.
Restart seems like it's been pretty easy. Past few of them. What happened from your perspective, and how hopeless does it feel when you're sliding backwards across the track?
Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure what happened there. I guess I realized that was very wide. But still two, but even then, it still seemed like there was some room there, but just ran out of space in the one. Just seemed like racing, I guess. So, just is what it is. Then I didn't even get.
Hamlin just passed Bubba for 6th.
Kind of went down to the bottom with me, and gosh, it's been a rough day. So,
It was a rough day after he lost the lead to Bell.
we were probably a top 3 car.
Bell going to win 3 in a row now.
Just,
He's good at Vegas. I know that. You could get Reddick 4 out of 5 at Vegas, though.
I think he knows he could have raced both of those tracks. So he's just
Riley Herbst is 13th. Remember when I said guys getting good finishes that you didn't expect? Look at that 13th through 20th group. Hell, Kyle Busch battling for 21st after wrecking and having 2 flat tires. Never expected there to be this much attrition during a Phoenix race.
have to give up some of those laps. It's just a matter of how many laps you give up and how much faster are you than the rest of the field. But unfortunately for Denny, he's not faster than Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney as the run gets towards the end of those runs. So he winds up being better than the other guys on the long run, but it's not going to put him in a position to win the race unless we have a caution or something here at the end.
Daniel Suarez, the third driver knocked out of the race in that crash, also released from the care center. 28 drivers on the lead lap. Ross Chastain running 26 laps down. Everybody else is on the lead lap here, Larry, with 32 to go.
28 cars on the lead lap late at Phoenix.
I'm not sure what average of the last caution sitting there right now. 31 laps to go. 2 overtime finishes, including last fall.
We just had Zillich on pit road with a flat right front.
11 overtime finishes, third.
That was almost a caution. Zillich made it to pit road.
We got lucky with a caution right here. Yeah, you see the right front
Blaney's going, please God, give me a yellow. Blaney's passing for second right now. He needs a caution. Yeah. Now, if Blaney gets a caution, he's got a chance. And if they get a caution now, everybody will pit because most of the field has one set of tires left. So if a caution comes out now, you pit.
He's going to have to put up some spectacular laps right here with 30 to go.
30 laps. Nothing between Bell and Blaney except air and opportunity. He had to work really hard fighting Larson and Reddick.
We saw him right there up the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. That has not been where he's made the big gains throughout the race today. So that was interesting. He actually lost a little bit of time on that lap. So I believe that 12 car is better wrapped at the bottom of the corner. I know he's probably searching, but I'm not sure.
Well, that's how he caught Bell earlier. He would wrap the bottom in 1 and 2. Oh, Austin Hill's got a flat tire. He's going to get to pit road. We're getting to that point in the run where this might start happening a lot like the November race here. We've run like 30 laps or something. Almost 30 laps. They restarted with like 50 to go. So we're getting close to that 30 lap range. So that's 2 cars that have had flats that made it to pit road. I don't think that'll be the last. I think a caution would really help Blaney if they don't get their ass kicked on pit road again, you know. Like and Harvick just mentioned, if a caution comes out, you're going to pit. So it's a double-edged sword. Bell's actually widening the gap now. So I think Blaney's last hope is a caution. Oh, Austin Dillon just wrecked. That's going to be a caution. Caution's out. Right rear tire flat on Austin Dillon. He just missed pit entry and then bounced off the wall. Zilich back on pit road with another flat tire. All right, now you get the real money stop. Oh, it's the same thing as the November race. It's the same thing. What's crazy is stage 1 was 60 laps, green all the way through. Green for 60 plus laps. Now we can't go 25 or 30. Could be a lengthy caution. And Harvick just pointed out it's making a mess. I mean, he's got to try to get back. 12 team, I need you.
That's the thing about this racetrack. Once this starts happening, you don't know if that thing's going to go 15 laps green or we're going to have, just one after another.
If you're in the top 5, you've got a chance on pit road in the restart here. 4. 4. But, I mean, somebody's going to do 2. There's going to be so few laps. They saw Hamlin lead earlier on 2 for a bit. Somebody will do 2. Question is somebody like Bell or Blaney going to put this at risk and take 2? 2 worked for Bell earlier. I could see Bell going 2 again. Bell could go 2 again and just preserve the lead. He did a good job earlier with 2 tires. Won a stage on 2 tires. So maybe we should look at this 2-tire deal. Hell, if you're Blaney, take 2. I think Blaney should damn sure take 2. It's the only way they're going to not lose a spot or 2 on pit road. And like Harvick just mentioned, the November race, you're like, well, I'll take 4. We'll be all right. And then like a dozen people did 2, and it's like, shit, dude. So you know what? I think I learned my lesson from November. 2 tires. If I've got a serious shot to win this race, I'm taking 2 tires. I've learned from my mistakes. Almost didn't. I was ready to say 4. 2 for Blaney. Go, 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 go. 2 for Blaney. 2 for Gibbs. He got beat out of the pits by Gibbs still on a 2-tire stop. They're doing 4 on Bit. Well, Bell just lost the race. That's a mistake. Bell just lost the race. Gibbs, Blaney, Larson, Reddick, Byron, McDowell, Hocevar. Yeah. That deja fucking vu. He's in better shape than Denny Hamlin because Denny had to restart like 12th in November, and Bell is going to be 8th. Kyle Busch is 10th.
But that's what makes this sport entertaining. Variables and choices.
Well, Ty Gibbs has put himself in a position to have a chance to win this race. But so did Ryan Blaney because his stiffest competition is now behind him with the 20 car.
I think Blaney just won this race. Gibbs got the lead, though, so we'll see. But I think Blaney won this race. That was if Gibbs wins the race. Remember that shot of the crew guy jumping over the hood of the car. That'll be an all-timer highlight there if Gibbs wins this race. Knowing that Bell's out of the way for now. Well, Bell's not out of the way. He's still within striking distance, but it's hard to pass here, man.
Yeah, but he wasn't on the front row. And we know that being on the front row, getting a little more clean air on the front of that 12 car could put him in a better position.
So you're saying Blaney has equal right sides to Ty Gibbs, but fresher left sides.
I'd have to confirm with my crew chief. That's very smart.
They all did 4 tires at 248. Oh, they're pretty much equal. Okay, thanks, Larry. Last year, both races here.
Bell could still win. He's just going to have to really work for it. And with all the quick cautions we've been getting, hell, he just might still win. I still can't get over Brad not winning this race. Look at the end of the Phoenix race from last year. How did Keselowski give that away? Keselowski seriously gave that away again. Just reminded me. There was so much going on in that November race. You forget about Keselowski just absolutely choking the final corner when he had an easy win. Basically gift wrap to him. And Reddick's still in position for 4 in a row. We're not out of the woods on that yet.
Let's give some credit to that 5 team.
Gibbs outside, Blaney inside, Larson outside, Reddick inside. Third row is McDowell and Byron. Gonna have 19 to go. Can Bell do the Corey Haim move and turn on? That would be key. Bell's going to be on the inside, so he's in a good spot to maybe pull that off. Just remember, though, Ty Gibbs is the leader. They got to pass him. They got to pass Ty Gibbs. I picked him to win last week because I said his name's been dragged through the mud in this Gabe Hart lawsuit thing going on. Ty's going to win a race. He got top 5 in a stage win last week when I picked him to win. Could today be the day? I don't know if he can beat Blaney, though. Green and green. 19 laps. Great restart for both the leaders up front on the front row. Blaney's real good on the bottom of 1 and 2. Let's see what happens. Oh, whoa, Gibbs. Oh, Reddick. And here comes Larson around the outside. Cut. No, Ty, don't let him get out there. Oh, jeez. Oh, wreck in the back. Zane Smith, Ty Dillon, John Hunter Nemechek. Larson had the lead when the caution came out. And Bell still trapped in 8th place. Bell didn't gain any spots on that restart. Bell didn't have a good first lap as far as putting himself back in position here. I can't believe Gibbs gave Larson the outside. That's why you ain't never won a goddamn race. Did they say Ty Gibbs is still the leader? Aha! Gibbs is still leader. The caution came out, and at the scoring loop they had just passed, Gibbs is the leader. So Ty Gibbs is the leader, not Kyle Larson. But Larson's going to be on the front row, and he's been nailing these restarts. Low-key, Larson's been the king of the restart today. Well, that lucky dog on the Aaron's car don't look so lucky now, does it? Thank you, Michael Waltrip. Man, it's so important that we get fucking 4 or 5 wide for 20th place. Just banging off each other there. Stenhouse in the middle off the 38 into the 42, and then Ty Dillon's an innocent bystander. That's the second wreck Stenhouse has caused today. And then, hello, Ty Dillon.
And lucky that wreck wasn't much bigger. We've seen some massive wrecks. That back straightaway is extremely narrow.
I love the SpongeBob helmet that Zane Smith wears every week.
What a young season this has been for Zane Smith. He's had some of the most promising runs and some of the hardest hits.
We're wiping them out today, boys.
A lot of money spent on this race.
It's not over.
And it's not over, like Boyer said.
We still have some left.
Kyle Busch was actually ahead of that wreck.
Was especially impressive on that restart.
That and the restart before Larson nailed and has put himself in position to have a chance to win. I can't believe a Joe Gibbs Racing team made the same mistake that another Joe Gibbs Racing team made in the last Phoenix race. Bell's team really said, let's do what they did. Come on, Ty. Come on, Ty Gibbs. They done drug your name through the mud, Ty. I can hear it now. Well, I guess if you sue somebody, you get to win races now.
I think that'd make a great Olympic sport, jumping over and across a speeding, accelerating race car. We see it every week. It's routine here.
Family tradition going on right there. The Gibbs family. That's
I agree with you. I don't see how Ty can afford to give Larson the top lane on this restart.
Well, I want to see.
I'm with you on that. Take the outside. Don't let Larson have it.
Going to be so important, but I think I'm going to pin him down on the bottom, and I've learned my lesson.
Let's go back to the last scoring loop crossed before the light came on.
Look at that. We got the goddamn NASCAR race view of the last scoring loop. Right when the caution came out, Gibbs was the leader. I knew it was close.
So let's say Gibbs takes the top and we don't yet know. What do you do if you're Ryan Blaney? Where do you go?
He doesn't want to follow anybody.
Well, I know, but now he may not have a choice.
Now he's, but I'm saying he's in a worse spot than he was on the last restart because of now he's not going to be any better than the second row.
I think he goes to the inside, and I think he tries to dive bomb it all on the bottom going into one.
I think you just have to be patient. As long as I'm inside, if I have 8 or 9 laps legitimately, I still think I can win with this 12 car if I'm Ryan Blaney.
struggling a little bit with takeoff speed on these restarts. Tells me it's probably a little bit loose, Kevin, because of his strong suit on the long runs. But these cycles on the tires and everything else could help that a little bit. He just needs a few laps to get that 12 car rolling.
Well, I think the 54 car right here needs to probably mix this restart up a little bit. Ryan Blaney was able to be tire to tire with him going into turn one, so you need to mix.
A lot of little heat races today. After 60 laps in stage 1, and the rest of the race has been heat races all day long.
Well, you got William Byron right there. You have Michael McDowell up in the top 5, and we know how aggressive he can be. Tyler Reddick is still in the top half dozen. Trying to put that 4th race in a row. Hamlin, Bell, Wallace, Hocevar, the top 10.
I'm scared. Come on, Ty.
Well, and it actually worked out good that Kyle Larson was second. That keeps him from being able to go into that top 10. But now the play is, will Larson just drive it in there?
Be 12 laps to go. Will Larson try to just drive off in the corner and slide job in front of Ty? Yes. And then give the race to William Byron or Tyler Reddick on the inside. Watch Reddick come off a 2 with a chance to take the lead. I'm watching Reddick in the 3rd row. Like I said, Larson's going to slide up, stack everybody up, and then Byron and Reddick will be on the inside and go by all of them. Good restart. Ty smoked Kyle Larson on that restart. Hell yeah. Clear for the lead. Now he's just got to hold off Blaney. Oh, man, here comes Bell. Whoa, Larson, hang on. There's the Corey Heim move for Bell, but he got loose. Oh, he gave it all back. Bell was about to be up into 3rd. He's back to 6th now. He couldn't hold it. Good God, Blaney's fast. Might be a no contest here, Ty. Don't let him. You can't give him the inside in 1 and 2, but he's already got it. He's already to your inside. Pin him down, Ty. You're giving him too much room, Ty. Use that Gibbs horsepower, buddy. There you go. Gibbs cars get off the corner just a little bit better, like Blaney said. Blaney can beat them all he wants on entry and maybe roll the center, but as soon as they get to the exit, oh, that was a good corner. Come on, Ty. Don't give it up. Ah, Blaney got it. Oh, what a move by Ty. He let Blaney overdrive the corner to get back to his inside, but Blaney gathered it back up, and he's still going to clear him anyway. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, that's a wrap unless there's another yellow. 9 to go. Christopher Bell's 4th. Cream rises to the top, man. Bell and Blaney all day long because Bell's mounting a charge late. Penske at Phoenix, man. It's a good thing we wrecked the other 3 cars today that they've got.
Still 1 race left. I am a huge fan of Ty Gibbs and Larson. If I'm Blaney, you hold them 4 tires up as much as you can. I do not want a green white checker to somebody on a better tire advantage than I am, and that's somebody being just as good as I am with Christopher Bell.
Denny Hamlin coming back up to 7th, battle for 2nd place there. Gibbs, Larson, Bell. Bell with the fresher tire.
Bell is going to pass them both because Ty got really defensive with Larson there.
If he completes this pass, he'll have 6 laps left.
I think Gibbs will be unselfish here with Bell. And he pretty much did. He chose the outside there to hold Larson back, and Bell might be able to go run down Blaney here. Maybe. 6 to go. Bell's going to get 5 good laps with nobody holding him up. Larson by Gibbs for 3rd. SVG 10th, baby. Let's go. SVG spun out twice today, and he's going to get a top 10 if he can hang on. Bubba just passed Reddick for 7th.
Well in traffic, but Blaney found a way to get it to the front, and he holds the gap on Christopher Bell.
Making good time with the ball over 1 and 2.
If you add up all the cars Ryan Blaney has passed today, it comes to 49.
Blaney's had to pass 49 positions today to get to the lead and have a shot to win this race. 4 laps to go.
And every time he passes turn 1, that's where the big pit
Bell was a 10th quicker, about a 10th and a half. That's not enough still.
the team 60th anniversary after listening to the IndyCar drivers talking.
Oh, yeah, I remember Joseph Newgarden won the IndyCar race yesterday for Penske. Bubba up to 6th. Well, he's side by side with Byron for 6th. 3 to go. Are we done with chaos today? Is it over?
That's the first lap I saw inside of a 10th, right? He actually caught him about a 10th of a second.
That lap again, a 10th and a half quicker for Bell. He's closing. You just got to get close enough to just dive bomb him, right? Bell's not going to do that. He's not that kind of guy. About half a second now. It's just 2 to go. It's not enough.
Another big cut into it, 28:47 to 28:30.
But like you said, Clint, you just have to hit your mark. I like Ryan Blaney's car down on the bottom of this racetrack on both ends.
Look how much better Bell's car looks through the corner now.
Just park that thing on the bottom to do all
That rubber buildup that came out from under Blaney's car.
miss that line, no big
I saw something and I thought, uh-oh.
Decided by a last lap pass, white flag,
White flag. 1 lap to go. Bell's still not quite close enough.
What a roller coaster of a day. Battled adversity, troubles.
Now, we remember what happened in the final corner here in November, so
Unbelievable.
That's what a championship team does, Clint. They've been here before.
to complete the weekend sweep for the most admired man in American motorsports. Ryan Blaney wins.
Ryan Blaney. Bell 2nd, Larson 3rd, Gibbs 4th, Hamlin 5th, Bubba 6th with stage points yet again, Byron 7th, Reddick 8th, McDowell and Eric Jones top 10, SVG 11th. We'll take it.
And his second at Phoenix. He earned that one.
What a day.
What a day.
Yeah, hey, Clint, that's what I said. What a day.
Field thought Bubba Wallace was down and out 6th place.
How about Gilliland 12th? Brad Keselowski top 15 with a broken leg.
Eric Jones, what a comeback for him. He was a lap down early on.
Keep going down SVG 11.
And Ty Gibbs still can't win a damn race.
Saved the day. These cautions saved the day for a lot of those guys.
I just can't believe a Gibbs team did 4 tires again late at Phoenix. I was all gung-ho about 4 right until they come down pit road. I said, nah, 2.
7 of them will come here in Phoenix. First win of the season for Ford after Toyota swept the first 3 races.
Dent Wizard.
For anybody,
This was a really good race. The race last night and the race today were both really, really strong races.
Team Penske to be in the conversation.
This will rank high on the groovy gauge, right, Eric Estep? Because this was a really good race. We're so back, baby. NASCAR's back. Higher horsepower, no grip, tires that wear, comers and goers, battles all day long, crashes everywhere.
keeping his head down and just kept digging.
2 loose wheels.
I like how because SVG is 11th, his name is so long, if you look on the leaderboard, you can barely see the Todd Gilliland finished 12th on my leaderboard. That was a hell of a fucking race for Blaney, man. Can't get over it. He just looks like a race car driver, doesn't he?
Nothing about today was easy for you. Back to the front multiple times. 49 passes. Your car's starting to roll away here, Ryan. But what a day. Oh my
Blaney's like, I gotta go catch my damn car.
Rolling backwards into the start-finish line. Gun in gear. There it is. The restart's
not let it roll and hit the wall so it passes post-race inspection if it has to.
Yeah, that was almost really bad, by the way. No, I mean, just perseverance. You know, I mean, everybody on the 12 group persevered all day. We had a couple mistakes that, you know, we learned from and got better and had to come from the back a couple times. That was the best car. But Jonathan made a great call to take two. And we were able to get the lead and just hold them off. I don't know how many more laps I would have been able to hold them off, but
If there was one more restart, Bell would have won for sure. I'm with Blaney.
that team Penske is so cool. We just swept the weekend. Newgarden winning yesterday, us winning today. Can't wait to see Roger. Appreciate that, Wizard. Ford Racing for what they do, but always Wabash, Discount Tire, Body Armor, Advanced Auto Parts, Dex Imaging, everything that these people put into our program is cool. And so it's cool to win here again, and especially after a day like that. So I can't say enough about the 12 guys for keeping their head down and doing what they do, and Jonathan again for making a good call there at the end.
Ryan, I heard throughout the Penske organization there was a lot of pressure on you guys today to get that sweep.
Toyota, Gibbs, and their 4-tire calls late at Phoenix.
On top of all of that, it's your first win as a dad. All of those things, what does this moment mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Unbelievable. You know, honestly, when I crossed the finish line, I thought of Charlie and Gianna. I wish they were here. I know they're watching. Look forward to seeing y'all tonight. But, yeah, it just is differently. You know, obviously winning feels great, but going home to my family, my wife, my son, it's even better. So that's just cherry on top. So looking forward to getting home. And thank you, everybody who came out this weekend. Awesome weekend, guys. Hope to do it again soon. Thank you.
Well, Christopher Bell comes home in the second place today. Christopher,
There's going to be a salty post-race interview.
everything right. Was it just better that last caution not getting back up there? Yeah. I mean, ultimately, if we had more green flag laps, I think we could have, made a run at them. But I don't know. You win some, you lose some, and this one. This one stings, but on a positive side, I'm really proud of our entire team.
Bell won both the stages and finished second.
Brought an amazing car. Our engineers, our mechanics did really good, and it's something to build on. I don't know. It was a day that we needed. We got a lot of stage points. Finished second, so yeah.
He was way back in points before today too. He'll be dug out of that hole now.
Let's see if we can walk back here. And Kyle Larson looking like he's finishing up a radio interview right now, so we'll come back here and check in with Ty Gibbs. Ty, fantastic run for you today. You guys really did everything good and smooth on the racetrack, just like we talked about this morning.
Show that monster.
Really good today, and I don't know.
Back-to-back top fives for Ty Gibbs, boy.
I think I could have done some things better there. Unfortunate there, but
Back-to-back top fives.
All the guys I'm with the right guys, and that makes a difference. And so running good, it shows. So really happy with my team. Everybody's done a great job. Everybody believes in me, and we all believe in each other. So happy with that. Thank you to AMPM. Car looks great. I mean, it's so rubbered up you can't even see the number, but very happy with today and how everything went. Congrats to 12 bunch. They were really fast, and I'll just keep working and get better and see where I could do better. The show was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how they were racing. Like, I had a lot of fun. I mean, it kind of sucks I didn't win, but that we had a lot of fun racing.
That was a really good race. Ty's right.
Thank you to the man above and all my
Thank you, Jesus.
That's really well. So really appreciate
Thank you, Jesus. I mean, Ty Gibbs.
See the
Austin Hill, 21st.
We'll step back here.
Denny.
One more position. Denny Hamlin with his first top 5 of the year. Denny, a great job by you guys to have a solid performance all day long. What was it from your perspective?
Yeah, it's just a fringe top 3 to 4 car all day. That's kind of all we had. The 20 and the 12 were obviously some counts there, but yeah, great job by our Bods Furniture Camry. Just need to be a little better. There's not much else you can say. We'll download, figure out how we can be a little better, but it seemed like a couple of our teammates there were really good that we could learn from. So good stuff, and we'll move on.
All right, nice job today, Denny. And
Bob's.
Back to Jamie, who's got your driver right now?
And that would be Tyler Reddick.
Talk to Bubba. He finished ahead of Reddick.
3 races of the year, and good things must come to an end, Tyler. No 4-peat for you guys. Great effort, though. Battle within the top 10. Take us through your day.
Yeah, we just kind of found handling a little bit. It seemed like our Red Toy Camry had good speed. It was just kind of back and forth on which direction we think we needed to go with our Camry, and so we kind of just hovered around 5th all day, and we took those 2 tires there. It got a little tight on us at the end, but all in all, would have been nice to make it 4, but looking at the board over here,
just keep doing all year to keep the lead that we have and try and hang on to it. So, yeah, just solid day. If we're not going to win, these are the kind of days we need to have, and glad to get out of here.
I'm curious to see where Bell crawled up to in points because he was kind of way back too.
Third place finish, and then where did that come from? Type of performance, Kyle. At the start of the day, if I'd have told you you were going to finish third, what would you say?
Well, I'd have been very happy. So yeah, I was not happy to start the race. Really not happy all weekend, but just proud of the team. You know, we definitely know how to fight to get a good finish here at Phoenix. We do it every single time. We're never good here, so it's not a surprise that we weren't great. But this is probably as bad as we've been at Phoenix. But you know, we still come away with a third like we typically do here. So
same thing you did in November. Run like shit at Phoenix, somehow finish third. I mean. That's what Larson does. Run like shit all day at Phoenix and finish top 3. He knows he's going to be good at Vegas. He'll be the favorite. I'd say Hamlin, Larson, Bell, and Blaney will be the favorites at Vegas. And you got to keep an eye on Reddick, too.
Thanks, Regan. Well, the wind did not get away from Ryan Blaney, though the car almost did as he went to give the post-race interview.
That's how fast that thing was. I'm going to go on its own.
12 caution flags here. Well, that tied the record, gave the fans, plenty to watch and point at. But wow, what a place to see a race! I tell you,
Phoenix is fun again. it's a combination of all the downforce they took off these cars. The better Goodyear's brought better tires here every time they've come back, and the high horsepower put it over the top. I won't say high. I should say higher. It's still not high enough, but it's higher horsepower and. It's a fun track to drive. I've always liked Phoenix in the video games. I never understood why Phoenix was so inconsistent as far as quality of racing. Because a lot like Richmond, it's super fun to drive. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to stream NASCAR 25 here in a few minutes, and we're going to drive Phoenix. Because why the hell not?
as we expected, and I don't think it's the last time we're going to see this year.
I would agree with that. Christopher Bell had the fastest car, I think, there at the end of the race, but just didn't work out with the strategy, and they were able to bring it home second. A solid day for them.
Tore a lot of good cars up, right? There was a lot of shake-up again at points. We knew we talked about the kind of regular season, back to everything as we know it, and that's exactly what it was.
Right. This and the next 6 races are all tracks that will be in the chase to decide the championship. So next Sunday from Las Vegas, NASCAR Race Day, 2:30 Eastern, and the NASCAR Cup Race 4 Eastern, all on FS1. Coming up next, the remainder of the NHRA Finals from Gainesville.
That's a wrap on this one. Like I said, I think I'm going to play NASCAR 25 now, and I'll stream it. That was a good race. I feel like racing myself.